check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now.
Look, there's money on it.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. Fancy seeing you here.
Running on empty food reviews.
That's right.
Have you ever watched him?
No.
Report of the week? Oh, he's excellent. Does really high quality food reviews, fast food reviews on YouTube.
That's we have
check it out.
we have another channel that we were going to do stuff like that on.
Oh,
and
we should call it Pittsburgh Builder.
Should. or the food for cash podcast.
I like it. I like it. You got all the Daves in the show tonight.
That's right. Your whole multi-personality. Right there.
It's kind of cool because Tina's like polygamous, but just with me.
That's right. I mean, it makes for an interesting evening. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Are you gonna like tell us who we're talking to before?
Well, I've got the costumes like the village people, so I got to go get my construction hat.
That's right. Just switch hats.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
So, we'll say hello to some few people in the chat. Bearded PokeTuber wanted everybody to know he was first.
Dude, he was first. Great job, Bearded PokeTuber.
Yeah, that takes some commitment there. It was there at 8:25 p.m.
Okay, so it's 5 minutes early. Did you bring the trophy, or we don't have it? Where did it go?
He was 35 minutes. I left the trophy at home. I'll mail it to you and you can get it to him.
Good idea. Good idea.
It's a great trophy. JD, not to be outdone, was second, coming in right before 9:00, and Vintage Chick 64 was third, coming in right at 9:00. So we have lovely parting gifts for each and every one of you. Little Miss Q's here. Yeah. She says, hey, y'all.
Hello.
Dark County Picker Jimmy's here. He says, hey guys.
Jimmy, you like the shirt?
Oh, there you go.
I almost wore mine today. We would have been twinsies.
Got my Dark County shirt.
I'm actually going to wear mine on Saturday when I go to get my wedding gown.
You should wear it at the wedding. Forget the wedding gown.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Jimmy, can you make a Dark County Picker wedding dress? Because that might work.
I like it.
I think she might like that. That might be good.
Dosa Essen.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good one. But the legend himself, and I imagine she's referring to you because I don't think, or he, yeah. So there it is. The legend himself, Dave, is here with his many personalities and his many aliases.
Ooh, and I just figured out how to look at the chat.
Hey, there you go. You got...
I got Jimmy addicted to whatnot. so addictive. So addictive.
We've stayed away, but
What is it? I don't even know what it is.
Yeah,
so it's basically an auction app that's like 1 minute auctions, 30-second or 1 minute auctions, and it's just like you hold your phone up and you say, okay, now I'm going to auction this micro machine. Started at $1. If you get it, you get it, and people just bid and it instantly charges them. There's no waiting for them to pay or anything like that. So you get the money right away. And it's just, but what I'm addicted to is buying on there right now. I just got approved to sell on there, but I'm not even I haven't really considered myself a collector, but now all of a sudden I'm becoming an action figure collector because of this app. It's just so addictive to buy on there.
Well, last time I was on your live, we talked about it, and I was like, I think we should stay away from this for right now.
I'm gonna have to download it and see. I'm so I feel like I'm an 80-year-old person sometimes with technology. Like when Adam's like, we should sell in Poshmark and Mercari. I'm like, no, eBay is the only way. I'll never stray.
Yeah.
Little Miss Q is wondering which Dave we were getting.
You get them all.
That's right. Riblets is here. She says hello all. Little Miss Q says poor Tina because
Yeah.
She's got to deal with. Sometimes she has to deal with the builder. Sometimes she has to deal with the podcast. Sometimes she has to deal with the flipper.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
I mean, they all are great though, because when it's builder, she gets new furniture. When it's flipper, she gets more junk.
There you go. That's right. Maybe a Care Bear. Maybe not.
We all know she's not listening to the podcast. Since last time I was commenting, she's like, "Who's that?"
That's so funny.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Do you think she wasn't being serious?
Oh,
There's
she was
no way.
100. She was 100% being serious. She did not know the name of the podcast.
That's hilarious.
She's like, "Who's this guy and why is he hitting on me?"
Yeah,
Dave. Dave, there's some guy hitting on me in the chat right now.
No, she wasn't telling me. She was all excited. She was just like writing him private messages.
That's right. She's like, "Hey, Dave's on the live right now. What are you doing later?"
Yeah.
Rainbow City Picker says, "Cool, it's the Pittsburgh Picker."
That's true.
I mean,
where is the Rainbow City, by the way? I always see Rainbow City Picker commenting, but I'm not sure where that is. I could Google it, but that seems like, or maybe Jeeves. I could ask Jeeves. Can you still ask him stuff?
No, it's just ask now. Jeeves, they fired Jeeves.
Oh man,
it's just ask.
Oh man, this is horrible. I'm on there.
Yeah, you should definitely search for something too and see how horrible the results are.
Where is the Rainbow City? It just said I don't know. It just doesn't know.
Huh?
It doesn't know. Yeah.
That's
Superfast Tortoise says it's Pittsburgh and NCPicker product flippers. The MCs of eBay tippers, full of advice. Don't have to say thrice. Together they rock and roll. Welcome to the live show.
Nice.
Whoa,
Nice intro.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Should have sent me that beforehand and I could have practiced. Christine O'Brien says, "Hey, Dark County Pickers loving the shirt. AEIOU eBay." He told me what his first name was, so I didn't have to go through that name all the time, and now I forgot. What did I miss? Also, how long are we doing this? I don't know.
We're almost done. It's almost wrapped up. This is a TikTok live.
That's right. We were thinking about
it's
15.
Over.
Yeah, we were thinking about 15 minutes. We'll do it until Sarah falls asleep. Then once she falls asleep, we'll get off.
That's gonna be soon.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Eric's in the chat.
Vintage Chick 64. Let's see. Eric, where's Eric? Everybody's saying hi.
The super shooter. Nice. Eric just did his first whatnot auction and he sold like 28 items. So good job, Eric.
Wow, that's fun.
Yeah.
So the Rainbow City Picker wants to be like you when they grow up.
So your dream is to be someone who's got an identity crisis who doesn't know where the Rainbow City is.
That's right.
Aim higher.
OBX Picker wants to know that the support group meets on Tuesdays for whatnot.
I can't. I'm bidding on Tuesdays.
That's right. There's a really big auction on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
They've got turtles, man. They've got turtles.
Happy eating spent way too much on whatnot. Yeah, that happens.
There you go.
Nerdy Picker's in the house.
Yeah.
I just finally shipped the prize she won by listening to the world's best podcast, the Trash to Cash podcast.
There you go. She was on my 35-second Instagram live yesterday whenever everything crashed. And
when
I
you
was
were
like,
in the toilet. Yeah, that was an accident, right?
No, that wasn't an accident. I try to be as genuine with my audience as humanly possible.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
But
if
you were in the
catch
bathroom?
No.
Yeah, he was on the toilet.
Oh,
He only
I
showed his
wasn't
feet.
home,
He only showed
so I
his
don't-
feet.
You know what would bother me more about being on the toilet than actually being on the toilet is that the sound would be terrible in there and it would drive me insane.
It would. Yeah, all the dropping noises and the splashing.
I was thinking echo.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's
I
just how
wasn't home,
stu-
so I didn't know. I thought maybe you really were live in the bathroom.
No, but I mean, I can do that if it's going to create more subscribers. I mean, you know, I'll do it. I have no problem doing that. The answer to your question is this: Rainbow City, Alabama.
Yeah, nice.
So it's not even a nickname.
yeah, it's actually
It's an actual city.
where and Jeeves literally couldn't find it. So that's really bad.
That's why Jeeves didn't know, because it's a
Yeah.
city. The Rainbow City is in Rainbow City, Alabama.
Yep.
So I've never even heard of Rainbow City, Alabama.
Oh, the
Neither.
fifth Dave. M. McCarthy said the fifth Dave, the one who works the 9 to 5. Yeah, that one's the most depressed Dave. That's the least happy Dave. You can
The
ask
fifth Dave.
Tina.
The fifth Dave goes to therapy.
Yes.
So, Mile High Hustlers here. He says, "Hey y'all, I think you know this lady, but I'm not sure. Have you ever met her?"
Tina Bina. No, she seems pretty good looking though.
She's trying to keep up with the multiple personalities. Trash to cash is the new trash to gas. That's good. Trash to cash is the new one. She's a little behind.
Yeah. I did get approved for Whatnot, Christine. Sorry, someone asked me if I was approved. I'm approved to sell, Christine.
Did I skip it? There we go.
I am selling I'm going to do my first auction Sunday night, and I'm going to sell a bunch of Magic cards because if you watch my TikTok, you know I have a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping there's a couple people in the chat that are big into it, so I'm hoping they saw your TikTok. I was going to mention it a little earlier.
Yeah, I've got like a ton. So this is great. If you like Magic the Gathering and you want to basically rip me off, come to my auction because I have no idea what they're worth. I'm just going to do like lots of 25 that start at $1. And if they sell, they sell. And if they sell for $1, I'll be delighted. So, and I could probably do, if I do it that way, something along the lines of like 5,000 auctions.
So you're going to be there for a while. You're going to have to.
I can do a couple week long kind of thing. So, and who knows? I might show something that's worth $40 and you might get it for $2 because I don't know. And I don't care because I paid almost nothing.
Where'd you get them?
So the vast majority I got at a yard sale, a community sale, a giant Tupperware full for $25.
Nice.
And then the other decent portion of them I got on a YouTube auction, and I way overpaid for them. But that money is past Dave's problem, and I've already forgotten that I spent $400 on them. So basically, they were free. Those were free.
There you go.
Minus $400. So
yeah, it's okay.
It's funny.
We forget prices of things. Like we'll sell something on eBay and then we'll be like, that was like $23 or something, wasn't it? And we're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, we paid something for it.
Yeah.
I just that Minnie Mouse sweatshirt we just sold. I just was like, I'm done with that. That's why I sold it for $15 because we paid like 20 for those, didn't we, or something? And I was just like, I don't want to see this anymore. I'm so tired of it.
And they smell real bad.
They smell like perfume, or something. I don't know.
Tina's confused with you all the time. The chat's going crazy, so I'm sorry, guys, if I'm way behind. But she says, Sarah, I never know when he's joking or serious. He still confuses me. So that's a sign of a good relationship. As long as you
keep it spicy.
That's right. The Bearded Poke Tuber loves your new podcast. Trash. Says it's a perfect combination of my personalities. Also, Dave. Also, glad Dave exposed me to you, the Pittsburgh Picker. Hey, thanks, Dave. I appreciate that.
Yeah, happy to do it.
Little Miss Q wants to know if it's tough to get approved for Whatnot.
It is. Yes, it is. Okay, so they're approving a lot of people right now, but it is hard. Like Eric is on here. I'm sure he could comment on it, but I think he said it took several months to get approved. I had an in that like Carrie, the American Arbitrage, is like super close with them. And since we're working together and doing the podcast and talking a lot about Whatnot, they were quick to approve me based on that. So I think it's, I think, Miss Q, if you're interested in doing it, I would apply sooner rather than later because they go through like, right now, people are getting in pretty quick because they're bringing on a bunch of people. But then it can be dry for like 3 months where they don't bring anyone on. But they're trying to get ramped up for Black Friday, they said.
And it's only certain categories, right? That don't sell a little bit of everything. They're
growing, they're expanding every day, right? Like they get more and more categories. But I applied for Magic cards, but when I talked to them on the phone, they said I could sell in any category now that I'm approved. So you just have to kind of have a lot of something to get started. So whatever you have like way too much of, vintage clothes or Pokemon cards, you get in on that basis, and then you build your following, and then you can kind of sell whatever. Like Carrie just sells, dude. So Carrie literally sold his used Pringles can for $15 because we talk about it so much on the podcast. So
wait, did he sell it on what?
On Whatnot? Yeah, on Whatnot.
Oh,
he
nice.
did a sudden death auction, started at $1, and Rainbow City Picker maybe Nerdy Picker bought it. I think she might have bought it for $15 or $14. If she's still in the chat, I'm sure she'll chime in.
There's a bunch of them. Superfast Tortoise, he's one of the Magic people. Lots of 25 Magic cards.
Yeah, is that okay? Yeah. So if you know Magic, is that good? Should I do more 50 cards?
He does.
Like, I'm just gonna take like a handful of Magic cards, whatever number you think I should start at $1. Because I figured 25 is like, what, 5 cents? Less than 5 cents a card? So people might do that for $1. They're all loose.
We got next comment says make it a lot of 50. You'll go through them quicker.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. I can do
Tortoise for sure is a big Magic guy. So,
yeah.
He'll
If
definitely.
it's, I figure I'll just show all 20. I said 25 because I could quickly show like 25 cards, but if I'm going to try to show 50, I'm going to have like 3 minutes between each auction. I want to keep it moving, so I want to be quick about it.
Got it. So we got more questions about it. Rainbow City Picker says, can you explain how the auction works? Do they just bid live and you start and stop the auction, or is it like a time thing?
Yeah, so basically you say, hey guys, I have this really tiny action figure I'm going to auction off now. And I'm going to start it at $1.
It's very small. Here, hold on. Let me give you a little more room.
Yeah.
There we go.
And so, you'll see a little thing that pops up at the bottom that says enormous spawn action figure, $1, and you just hit bid. And you have to set up your card before you even bid. But once you bid, everyone else will start bidding. It's usually 60 seconds. And actually, as it's about to end, right? If someone ever bids, it adds 10 seconds.
Oh, so it's like a soft close.
Yeah, it's like a soft close. So basically, a lot of stuff that I buy, I get for like $4, $2 to $4. That's my most common buy price. Obviously, something as awesome as this would sell for a bit more, but I won't be surprised if a lot of Magic cards get one bidder that pays $1 for them, and that's fine for me because, like I said, my buy cost is low. Yeah, she did buy it.
Yeah. So she's the proud owner of a used Pringles can. What flavor were they? Do we remember?
Original, but I think it was from like 1975. So it was.
Oh, so it was vintage.
I was going to ask if it was vintage.
Yeah. No, we say VTG now, guys. This is the 2020s.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And okay, so Rainbow City. One last thing. Just download the app and try it. It's free to try. So just try it. You'll like it.
It's going to be dangerous. We're going to have a lot of Baroque flippers around here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Little Miss Q saying 25 would be more fair, and you got your first bid for Spawn.
$1, yeah. He's clearly addicted. He can't even stop.
It's funny.
Well, that's his next comment. He can't. He's like, wait, this is Pittsburgh Picker? Oh, I thought I was still doing them.
Yeah. Dude, I got these action figures today. I want to tell you about them. I was trying to see if she'd come, the person who sold them to me, into the chat. I don't know if Michelle's in here yet. I was waiting to see if she commented.
There's 35 people in the chat, so she could be. Michelle, if you're out there and you've sold Dave something in the past.
Well, let's start off with your day, because you said you had an interesting story.
Oh, have you ever? You've been doing this for how long now? I mean, in total?
On and off, like 12 years.
Okay. In your 12 years of experience, have you ever had someone who bought something from you call you?
No, sorry, I'm laughing at Jimmy. No, how would they call you? How did they get your number?
That's funny that you should ask, because I didn't know this, but FedEx puts your phone number on the label.
Okay.
Did you? I didn't know it. So this psychopath that I said was scamming me yesterday called me this afternoon, and it was a voicemail, and I got it. And the guy's like, hey, this is the guy who bought the Cabbage Patch from you. I just want to let you know that it was around the corner. I picked it up, and he went on for like 2 minutes. And
this is a voice conversation on your phone.
This is a voicemail on my phone.
Okay, voicemail. Okay.
Right. So then I'm like, how did this guy get my phone number? So I'm freaking out. And Sarah's like, they put it on the label. And I'm like, no, they don't. There's no way that they put a phone number on a label. So I walked over to another FedEx box that I got sitting in, waiting to be picked up. And sure as hell, it's sitting right next to my name, phone number.
Wow. Okay.
Nice. And I'm like, oh.
Well, hold on. Was he happy or not happy?
Well, no. So yesterday he sent me a message and he's like, this did not get delivered to my house. And I'm like, well, it says it's delivered on your porch. He's like, I want my money back. I'm like,
no,
I'm not giving you your money back. I open up an item not received case. eBay will investigate and we'll go from there. And he's like, no, I want my money back. And I'm like, and then he sends me another message and he's like, hey, this is this. I spent all my money on something stupid. I want my money back. And I'm like, sounds like you got some buyer's remorse there, buddy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, just open up an item not received case. We'll figure this out. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not going to give you your money back. I'm saying go through the channel. Let's do this the right way. That's all I'm saying. And so then this afternoon, my phone rings and it's some New York number. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not answering that. So it was him. And I'm like, that's crazy. So then I'm sitting there 2 hours later, my phone rings again. It's him again.
Wow.
And I'm like, I got to answer it this time. So I answer it. And he's like, hi, I'm the guy you sold the Cabbage Patch to. And I'm like, I know, I got your message. And he's like, oh, I just want to let you know, it was around the corner. I'm like, yeah, no, I got your message, dude. I know you got it. So I'm glad you got it. I'm like, he's like, oh, well, this is the greatest thing. He's like, the head is, and he starts describing all this stuff to me. He's like, the mold, the head mold. He's like, it's the one I've always wanted. He goes, and he's just rambling and rambling. He's like, do you have any more? And I'm like, yeah, we got tons of them on our store. He's like, are they in the box? I'm like, no. They're not. I'm like, but you can check out our store. I'm like, I'm trying to get this guy off the phone and still be polite.
I know. I heard in the other room. I was like, God, is he going to shut up? Like,
well, I mean, so your fear turned into like a good thing then. He loves you.
Kind of, but now he has my phone number.
Did you give him your social security number?
I did.
My mother, get a credit card or anything?
He asked me for my mother's maiden name too. So I gave him that. And I actually, you know what? I just gave him my credit card number because I was like, what, dude?
You said it was a Cabbage Patch Kid, yeah?
Yeah.
It was one that you fixed up?
No, it was a really rare one.
Okay.
That was still in the box. It was removed from the box, but it was still in the box, and it was like in mint condition.
What did he spend for it?
$100.
Oh wow, yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah.
She is here. Michelle is in the chat. So Michelle Dixon invited me over to her house tonight to look at her action figure collection that she wanted to get rid of. And Michelle, I didn't even know this was in there, but this thing is so cool. I'm very excited about this figure, this giant one. It's like a bunch of Spawn figures. And, it was very cool to meet you. I told her I'd give her a shout out on the show, but she said, sounds like a crazy person. It's not that crazy. It happens sometimes. Viewers will reach out to me. And a lot of times they'll reach out to me wanting to sell me stuff, but often they're in different states. And I feel like that's an invitation to get scammed. Like, because you could, reach out to Adam and be like, hey, Adam, I've got all these awesome vintage things. Just download pictures of Nerf guns or something from the internet that are vintage and say, hey, I'll sell them to you for this great price so you can resell them. Send me the money via PayPal. And then the guy never sends it to you. I never say yes to that. But when she told me she lived right down the road, I was like, yeah, I'll go out there. And her family were very nice. They gave me, I think, a great deal. I'm hoping I paid enough. I'm going to feel really bad if this stuff's worth way more, Michelle. I hope you're okay with me making a profit on it. But I looked up, the first 4 or 5 action figures, a lot of like sealed action figures while I was there. And a lot of them were ranging between like $15 and $35, sometimes plus shipping, sometimes without shipping. And she gave me a great deal, basically $5 a figure. She's a viewer and I really appreciate it, Michelle. So just wanted to thank her for that. And you guys will see those figures in my my videos over the next couple of months, I'm sure.
Awesome.
Through them. A lot of the unboxed ones I'm just keeping though, because they're so cool.
You got them all listed already, right?
No, I don't know. Yeah.
You didn't get them all listed as soon as you got home?
No. I saw that that Jimmy put in the chat that no one else said any money, so he gets this figure for $1.
Oh yeah. I was going back up. It's been 30 seconds. He won. Yeah. He's got problems. Superfast Tortoise has some advice for you. You should group the magic cards in at least 100 cards each. Start the bid at 10 or fill a shipping box the size of a fat pack or a bundle pack.
I thought about that, but I wouldn't be able to show people what's in there. And I guess they could do like mystery lots or something, but I don't know.
I wonder how much they care about that. Like that would be a good question for you, Tortoise.
Magic people, tell me if it matters. I mean, I feel like, I don't know if I have anything super rare or great, but I feel like just for like the quantity they could get for pretty cheap, it'd be interesting for a collector.
Yeah. Another question: do we get notifications before you go live on the auction?
If you follow me, go over to Whatnot, look up NC_Picker and hit follow, and then you'll get a notification as I'm going live.
Why didn't you go for the NC auctioneer? Then you could have had another personality.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was going to do NC Pittsburgh Picker. I thought it might be a little confusing.
See, that's what my channel's going to become when we move out of Pennsylvania.
The weirdest alias I have that you guys didn't know about was actually Craig's dad.
Oh.
Seriously?
No. But it blew your mind. Yeah, right. 64, 68 figures, Michelle, for $5 a piece. It was a great buy, great deal. I'm really excited about them. I also just love action figures, so they just get me excited just looking at them.
Yeah, it's like Sarah with Cabbage Patch.
And I'm hoping there's some gems in there. Like, hopefully I can find some that are worth like $50 or something, which is totally possible. Good. I didn't look them up all. Like, I just looked up a couple of them. So
The Bearded Poke Tuber, more questions about Whatnot. Can you buy shipping labels through Whatnot, or do you go through third-party services?
So what's cool is when someone buys on Whatnot, and I'm sure Jimmy can attest to this, you don't usually buy just one thing, because like when you're doing the auction and you're buying this Spawn figure, it says $8 shipping, right?
Mhm.
For your first item. But then every additional item is only $1 more. So if someone puts up a micro machine and it starts at $1 and you bid $1 and you pay $1 to ship it, it's $2 for this really cool vintage micro machine, which is like an
Right.
impulse buy, like a pack of gum. And so
Right.
what happens is at the end of the live, I'll sometimes have bought 25 things because all the combined shipping, it just wasn't that much more. And maybe I spent $100. Whatnot will give you like a label through their system. And you tell them if you have a Rolo or if you have a standard printer, and they literally just give you the label with all the shipping done, and they just take it out of the money before they give it to you.
Oh,
So you don't have to do any work. So you'll get like, let's say you have 10 people who are actively buying, you'll get 10 prepaid labels with a pick list of everything they bought that you put in the box.
Oh, that's
So,
nice.
it's pretty cool.
yeah. Another question. It's literally a minute-long auction, 60 seconds and done.
Yes, you can actually
Believe
set
so.
it to 30 seconds if you
Yeah.
want to, if you're the seller.
A lot of people didn't know about the FedEx thing, except for Ed.
Yeah,
Ed
that's
says
fine.
that's why I
I
didn't
know.
use FedEx.
Time to get
Yeah,
a
I know
burner
about
phone
that.
or something.
Yeah, well, the crappy part about FedEx, well, not crappy, but the best part about FedEx is if they're real close with UPS on price, I'll pick FedEx over UPS because I don't want to drive to the UPS store and drop it off, where FedEx will come pick it up for free. So I'm like, I use FedEx all the time because I'm like, I could just set it out there with my mail and my FedEx guy comes and gets it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
are really the reasons I just stuck with FedEx, but I'm going to rethink that because I don't
The
really
price
want
can be
people
good. I mean,
calling.
you just gotta get a burner phone number or something, like a Google. Well, no, you get a Google Voice number, right? So it
Yeah.
always goes to voicemail, and then it just emails you whatever the voicemail is. That's
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Like in Breaking
Yeah.
Bad, I'll be like Better Call Saul and have that drawer full of burner
I like it.
phones. Just
Larry, way out. Dave does not have a death pile. He has a death storage locker.
Wow.
Dave needs new toys. But yeah, I do need new toys to play with at work. That's very true.
you got to have something to play
Yeah.
with while you're
Yeah.
sitting around, especially when eBay crashes and you got absolutely nothing to do.
That was so annoying.
That-
I had to ship last night and I couldn't. I was like doing my what sold video from my phone. I was like, all right, so I sold this, like trying to pull up the solds.
Oh yeah.
It was a pain.
I got through the what sold video and then I went to start shipping and it said you had 0 items and I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
I thought I got banned. Did you think you got banned from
Yeah.
eBay? I totally thought I got banned.
first thought. And then I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, what is on there that could be controversial? And I'm like,
Yeah.
there isn't anything
Yeah.
controversial. Do we have a Cabbage Patch with like a Confederate flag on it or something? Like what
8
happened?
p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern. Happy eating
There you go.
on Sunday night.
I didn't know what was going on either. That's when I was in the car talking to my friend, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I'm like, I need
Everyone
to go.
was freaking out. Yeah, everyone was freaking
I
out.
was like, what is
That's-
wrong with you?
That's what we went on. Me and Jimmy went on live together, and we were just sitting there talking. And like we had 38 people in the chat at one time because nobody had anything to do. Everyone's sitting at their computer going, "What am I going to do?
Yeah.
I can't ship anything."
Yeah.
There's some magic card advice for you. When you look, he says, I know you look some of them up, but do a shuffle and say you have no idea what you're buying. I'd put them all in that blue tub and draw out a handful at a time.
I probably only looked up like 10 cards. I really don't know what they're buying. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll try it a couple ways. I'll do some mystery lots. I'll do some where I show them and we'll see how it goes.
Michelle's glad they're with a good person now.
I'm glad to
Aw.
have met you. Her daughter is very sweet too. And her husband. Very nice family.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
blows my
cool. Their
mind.
whole neighborhood was completely decked out. And I was like, wow, you guys are way ahead of the game on Christmas.
Oh,
I was
Christmas.
like, yeah, well, no, it wasn't Christmas. It was Diwali. So I was like, totally thrown off, but it was all Diwali decorations.
Nice.
Like a Christmas, a whole Christmas street.
He says, then say a handful starts at $5 plus shipping after it sells, then put it in an envelope, seal it live.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's a good idea. Yeah.
I guess. Michelle wants to know if you found the red shirt.
The red shirt. The red shirt.
Is this a lady you bought the?
Oh yeah,
Figures
it must
off
be
of.
one of the figures. I haven't looked through a lot yet, Michelle. Is he as cool as this? Because this guy is stinking awesome. I love the Leaf figures. I'm so excited about him.
What you're saying is after this live, you're going to be sitting in your garage
Yeah.
going like,
I got this guy up here too. Let's see if I can reach it. Look at this guy.
whoa.
How cool is he? These
Oh
big
my.
guys are awesome.
That thing's freaky. William figured it out. The Playgirls. That's what got us banned yesterday.
Oh yeah, you were selling those new to men.
There's another
Still
one.
have some.
We have one
they're-
left. I think we
Okay.
have one
God.
left after that.
Last
Thank
chance,
God.
guys. Get over to his eBay store.
That's right. Get there right now. Get your Playgirl fix. Little Miss Q said she thought she had to get her shipping done, but then realized it was a holiday, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I guess that was everybody's saving grace yesterday.
Yeah, I had the same issue.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the best part. You just had a big bulk buy today. And that's
Not
awesome.
even all I got, dude. I got like she sold me some video games. Her husband got rid of his PC game collection. There was actually a PC game he was showing me. It wasn't floppy. What's right after floppy disk?
The little tiny
The harder
Yeah.
floppy disks,
3.5
or 4,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
So there's actually a video game, one of those video games too, which I was trying to find. I couldn't find it. I was going to show you guys.
I remember
yeah,
they used to
very cool.
send those in the mail with America Online.
Oh yeah, AOL.
Yeah. And then you just flick that little switch and then use them for something else is what we used to do. So,
Oh, Michelle, I did not find that red shirt. I canceled the order, and it was a viewer too.
Oh.
Yeah, I told her, I did say this. I said I will find it because it's in here somewhere. I kind of remember it being in here somewhere. I said when I find it, I'm going to send it to you for free because I know I'm going to find it. And it was like she paid $8. So at some point it'll turn up and I'll send it to her. I saved her address.
we did that yesterday too. There must have been something in the air.
You couldn't find something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So
a glass insulator.
Okay.
And we had a whole bunch of other ones. So either somebody got the wrong one or we just lost it.
Honestly, I think it fell off the shelf and it's behind a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm just
don't
not
they-
going back there.
Don't they have them on top of telephone poles if you just climb up there?
Yeah. we can
Just
just
go
get
get
another one.
What could happen? What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
So,
Nerdy
And
Picker is the one who bought the Pringles can, by the way. Yeah.
right. She likes buying weirdish. Don't play. Rainbow City
What does
Picker's
that- what
getting
does
a
that mean? Hold on. Does that make sense to you? Or am I
No.
having a
weird.
stroke?
You're having a
Weirdish.
stroke.
I'm having a
Weirdish.
stroke.
Yeah.
I don't understand, Nerdy Picker. Explain.
Sure. Go ahead. Explain. I think what she's saying is she likes buying weird-ish stuff. And
Stuff. Well, but the don't play seems,
Yeah.
is the don't play the name of the weird thing?
And then there's an LOL after it.
Maybe
So she-
LOL dolls?
Huh?
I don't know what you're saying, Nerdy Picker.
We have one of those. Rainbow City Picker's getting a Virtual Boy on Tuesday. Going to be a cool TikTok.
Oh, so
I forgot
cool.
about Virtual Boy.
I
What
have
are
one.
these things?
Oh no, it's like this big red virtual headset,
Mhm.
and the games were like just red lines. It was VR before VR was a thing,
Mhm. And it was
and I wanted
terrible.
it so bad. And I got it Christmas, and by the end of Christmas Day, I was sick of it. And it was like $500 or something ridiculous. It was probably
Nope,
$200.
It was
I don't know.
awful.
But
It
I
was-
got so sick of it in one day.
No, it was terrible. It was one of the. A friend of mine had a similar experience, and I got to enjoy it with him because I came over the day after Christmas, but he got the Power Glove. Remember that thing?
Yeah,
was
I
Nintendo's
had the
Power Glove.
I had the Power Glove.
And he got it, and everybody was thinking the same thing, that like you're going to squeeze your hand and Mario's going to jump or something like that, and it's not the case. Like the controller's now on your arm, and you're playing off of your arm. And so like I
Why?
got there, no idea why they did it. They did it. You
weird
know why
ish- sorry, go ahead.
they did it because they
Revelation.
could. That was really it. They did it because they
Yeah.
could, and it was a terrible thing. It didn't sell well. It was like the robot for Nintendo. It was just awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I remember going over to my friend's house the day after, and I'm like, "Oh man, you got the Power Glove?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's terrible." I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah, a lot of that stuff didn't live up to its hype. I'm looking forward to that TikTok though, for sure.
ah,
Yeah, I get it now,
Ah.
Rainbow City or Nerdy
Yeah.
Picker. Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't play." Meaning, don't play.
Yeah,
With
I
me.
get it. I get it.
Got it. All right. And she's laughing again about those LOL dolls.
Okay. 60% bearded PokeTuber. If you want to pop
Right,
up to his
up here?
message right above that.
There
Yeah.
we go.
I'd say 60 to 70%. I've sold a ton of those DVDs. I mean, I had 430 or something. I probably have something like 180 left. But
Here's the ultimate question: though. Will you do it again?
heck
if you ever-
yes.
Really?
Because Tina listed it all. I just bought it and shipped it. So, and she likes listing media. So it's like a
It's
win-win
easy.
for me. Yeah. I mean, it was
Yeah.
very little work, easy to ship, easy to sell, and I kind of enjoy the content. Like, I enjoy those items. You know,
Mhm.
they always say it, right? Like, list stuff and sell stuff you like that brings
Yeah.
you joy, and DVDs and stuff bring me joy. Action figures bring me joy. So, you know, I just
Yeah.
am starting to have trouble selling the action figures because I keep keeping.
Why do you think we still have a Barbie motorhome in our hallway for 6
Mhm.
months and I haven't listed it because I hate that thing and I
Yeah.
want to throw it out the window?
Yeah.
When-
Oh, I thought
when
you were
we-
going to say it's because you love it so much and it's a
No,
nice decoration.
I
in your
hate
house.
it.
No, it's one of the early ones, so it's got like tons and tons of little pieces that you have to put together if you want to like open it up and display like the
okay.
whole little camping area.
Yeah.
So it's we had the Barbie Dream House or something like
It was
that we
it
bought.
was the fold and fun. And remember, I was freaking out about that
Yeah.
thing. I'm like, I
Because-
can't figure this out. How does a 6-year-old figure this out? How do they build this? Like,
right.
it's collapsing. I was like, freaking out.
Tina Bina is the real MVP.
That's
So,
true. She's
Rainbow
not even
City-
saying anything in chat. You there, Tina? You
I don't
sleeping
know.
in the house? She's probably sleeping.
She might be. She's talking to that Trash for Cash podcast guy, probably.
Probably. It's like her opportunity.
It's, Rainbow City Picker found a Power Glove at 12:30 in mint condition on a yard sale on Saturday. That's
Whoa.
amazing.
What does
Yeah.
that sell? What do those
I
sell
wonder
for?
what those sell. I was just going to ask that. What do those
I'm
sell?
gonna
I'm
look
gonna
it up
ask.
right
No, I'm
now.
gonna ask Jeeves. Don't worry about it. I'll ask Jeeves.
Oh, he'll
Sure.
know.
He'll be like, "What's a Power Glove?
No, actually, it's probably the only thing he does know about.
What's a Power Glove?"
Yeah.
Little Miss Q had an order for 2 no-cut conditioners, and it was just gone. Looked for it for 2 days, canceled the order. 3 days later, buyer contacted me and say they got it. I still have no memory of mailing it.
I've had that happen. I've had that
That's
happen.
awesome.
No
Where,
one
like,
know what was going on during those 2 days with Little Miss Q.
Yeah. I've had that happen. Like, we're just like, you send it out, you don't remember sending it out, you canceled the order, and then they say, hey, thanks for sending it and giving me my money back. Can I pay you? And I'm like, no, I didn't even think I shipped it.
Michelle says, I guess I should have showed you my boy day and DVD collection that we don't watch.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
Or Blu-ray and DVD.
Blu-ray. Oh yeah, dude, I do
Boy
love,
day.
Boy day. I
Like-
do love selling Blu-ray and DVD as well. They're very fun.
Every time we see large lots of them, they're always crappy movies. Like we saw a whole bunch of movies that were like Disney stuff and John Wayne, and we were like, yeah, no, we're good. Rainbow City Picker says, anybody else lucky on Harley Davidson stuff? We had decent luck with Harley stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't get good luck with I buy it and then it never sells. So
No, yeah, we sell it.
I probably just buy the wrong stuff. I mostly buy like the underpants and the gloves.
The chaps mainly
The
for
chaps,
Tina Bina.
the chaps and the underpants.
That's right.
We buy shirts, like a lot of like the t-shirts.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
those sell
wear
pretty-
t-shirts.
Rainbow City Picker sold a pair of Levi's 560. Yeah, that was probably our recommendation. Here's Tina.
Yeah.
She's here. Never fear. I'm listening while catching up on my day since the kids are now in bed. So there you go.
Okay. Cool.
So apparently she has other stuff to do that doesn't revolve around you, is what she's trying to do.
Busy Tina. Got a lot
So-
going on.
Thanks, Dave. She said, so glad it wasn't just me.
No, I've done it. It's,
I've never shipped anything that I didn't remember shipping. Not yet. I'm sure it could happen where someone would contact me and they'd be like, I didn't get this yet. And I'll be like, oh, did we ship that? I don't know. But
no, never, because I would never throw precious items away.
anybody ever throw something away, forget to take it down and then sell it? No. We have sold things twice, though.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
I've done
Several
that where
times.
like you list it and then you go and you like list your drafts and somehow it was on there still, and it like I think eBay's just trying to mess us up when that happens.
We've done that, and more recently we've sold it on Macari, and we're like, that sold like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I just pulled a bunch of stuff down like yesterday, and I'm like, we don't have any of this. Like, what?
We were having a lot of problems with List Perfectly not taking things down, so that was a lot.
Is that stuff are all those apps even worth it? Like I've never tried any of them.
We're using Vendu right now, and that one
okay.
seems to be functional. We've
Yeah.
had a few people like Rosie in the chat here, right here. She's said that they had glitches, and I haven't found a glitch with it yet. They do say that listing on Facebook's a beta right now, so that does glitch every now and again, but it's in beta, so I
Okay.
can't really complain too much about that. But yeah, I don't know.
Pinky up,
Hey,
keeping it professional.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it does seem to be working. So, and it's pulling things down off of eBay and pulling things.
Okay.
You just got to make sure to, use their controls correctly and it will work correctly. Like you have to, when you go to mark something as sold, you can't just mark it as sold on the other platforms. You have to mark it as sold in the one that it's sold, and then it will pull it from the other platforms.
Yeah.
So
that's a little work. I just can't even keep track of eBay. It's just too much on my plate. I think I'm overwhelming myself.
We should have never done it, but when we did, it started we started selling things that weren't getting any traction on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really what kind of kept us going on it. Now, Poshmark, we just don't have time to do what we're going to do with it. What we need to do with it to keep it going. But
too much work.
He told me to call them vowels. That's right. Vowels. Yeah. This is going to be the hardest live ever. Cool audience, cool hosts. I have two sick ones, wife and kid, lots to pack, and garage to reset. It happens. Wow.
That's a lot.
I have a question. What do you do? What is resetting a garage?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
That's a good question.
Well, he might be in the Matrix and he's just changing out his garage. It's one of those things.
The Matrix.
Yeah, it could be. I got some Matrix figures too, by the way.
I know this garage isn't real.
Yeah,
but
it isn't a real garage.
Right. Blue pill or red pill.
He could also have a hollow deck, like in Star Trek.
I mean, there's a multitude of things that could be going on.
I don't know what any of this stuff is.
Now, Sarah, if it isn't reality if it can't be reality in any way, Sarah doesn't want to have anything to do with it. So, like Back to the Future doesn't want to have anything to do with it because it can't happen. So,
I'm
Sarah
like, forensic files, people can really get murdered and stabbed and buried in their backyards. I'm about that. Like, that's real.
That's Tina too. Tina watches all that like murder stuff. I'm kind of concerned for my life, honestly. She's always like learning new ways to murder me without getting caught. It's very scary.
Would you like some Gatorade, Dave? It's green. Why does it smell like antifreeze? Don't worry about it.
Fine.
Well, I'm telling you though, it is. You do learn some things about that. Adam's always saying succinylcholine.
Yeah, that was a good poison. Yeah, that was a good poison. That was a real good one. Rainbow City Picker has another question. Anybody ever have aggressive thrift store competition?
Probably. Yeah.
Yes.
Probably
I say yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember anybody being aggressive with us.
I'm not saying aggressive physically. I'm saying as in so now every time I go, every time I go to the red, white, and blue thrift store on Wednesdays when it's like their half off everything day, there literally are no jeans. And it's not just Wednesdays, it's all the time now. Like there's no jeans. And we used to be able to get like 25, 30 pairs at a time.
That's our fault.
And now I'm lucky if I get like 5 pairs.
Do you have a Goodwill bins near you, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's such an opportunity for someone who lives near the bins, because I went to the one in Greensboro, North Carolina, and they like bring out these carts full of new stuff, and these vultures are like all around it, like throwing elbows and stuff. This is great YouTube content. You need to be the most aggressive vulture there.
You didn't hear it, did you?
No, I didn't.
We almost got arrested.
Yeah, when we went.
Nice.
We almost got arrested for filming at the Goodwill bins.
Yeah.
Okay, well, why would they arrest you for that? You need a smaller camera. That's the solution.
The bins, we have GoPros. The bins didn't want to arrest us.
Smaller.
The bins didn't want to arrest us. It was the customers.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't want to be on film.
Something you have to understand about Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's a big town with this small town feel. So all these old ladies that have been grabbing stuff out of the Goodwill bins and selling them at the flea market for years and making big money are mad at us because everybody else knows about it now. So they're
but you could just tell them you won't show their faces, or they just don't want you there at all. It's
not the manager came up to me while we were there and he's like, hey, I love what you do. Our business has improved a lot since people have been he's like, not just you, he's like, other people in other parts of the country are filming at the bins. It's doing really great for Goodwill. Corporate has said we're okay with them filming in Goodwills as long as they blur faces. So I'm like, yeah, you know what, no problem. At the time we were going once a week and it was good content for the channel. So I bought Final Cut Pro for my MacBook to be able to blur faces because I'm like, this is good content for our channel. I'll invest $350 or whatever it was in that program to be able to do this. Manager was totally cool with it. A couple months went by. We're there. This kid approaches me. He's not there. Kid approaches me. He's like, hey, these ladies want you to stop filming. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, we have permission from your manager, that we can do this as long as we blur faces, which we do. And he's like, oh, okay. So he goes back over to the ladies, talks to them. They're doing this to him and yelling at him. And he comes back over to me. He's like, hey man, they're going to call the cops if you don't turn your cameras off.
Oh,
and he's
dude.
like, I don't want people to call.
Keep it on.
I know.
Everybody said it.
I wish we would have stayed now. Because what would they have done?
What a great thumbnail.
Yeah.
Cops were called.
It was still the thumbnail.
I was so mad though because we had such good stuff in our carts that day.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was so mad, and then Adam's like, "We'll go back and get it," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to."
You rage quit thrifting that day?
No, totally.
Yeah. But I think I am gonna start going back, and just. I'm not going to spend a lot of time there because there's just way too many sellers sitting around the side. But I found that gift card there that had $50 on it one time.
Wow.
And I found Cabbage Patch shells there. Yeah. And I said, are you going to weigh this? And they're like, oh, no, you can just have it. If we find them, we keep them.
Wow.
I'm like, okay. And Adam's like, there's not going to be any money on it.
They're fun and they are a good opportunity, but people figured it out. So what people do at our bins now, if you walk into our Goodwill bins, there are carts lining the edges of the Goodwill bins, and there are people standing next to them, and there's like a blanket thrown over the cart, and they literally spend 8 hours a day there waiting for new bins to come out. And then as soon as the new bins come out, they stand around and wait. And so the secret's kind of out at ours, so we weren't that mad that we weren't going back. But
you're absolutely right. They are vultures. Like if you watch some of our older videos, I'm like, I'm gonna go over to the bins. I'm so scared. And then I go for 2 seconds and then I walk away and it was just...
there's like a cut scene of her going, no, can't do it. No, can't do it.
I don't like them. I think they're gross. They skeeve me out.
They are kind of gross.
Everything in there is nasty.
Well, when you find old food in there,
I'm not into it.
Rusty canned goods,
and it's 2 hours away, so it's really not viable for sourcing for me.
Your mom's here, Sarah.
Is your car alarm going off?
It might be. That would be good. No, I mean it might be, but
I do hear
beeping.
Is it my car alarm?
No, I think yours.
I can't tell, guys. Sorry.
We're just both too lazy to go look. I'm gonna go check.
Oh, okay.
If you have OCD, the bins are like a chaos storm. I bet.
Yeah, I'm way behind.
Yes, we have an aggressive picker community. A lot of pickers shark around fresh bins, also at regular thrifts. I don't really go to the thrift store, so
just say hi to my mom. You just skipped it.
I did. I skipped her. I said
hi.
it, and you were already done. Here, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Your mom's here. She
hi,
says
Mom.
hello. And Rosie's volunteering to be our posher VA, which would be awesome. Little Miss Q wants to merge.
What does that mean?
Posher VA, Posher virtual assistant. So they make an app for Poshmark that you can subscribe to, and you can the app will actually auto share your stuff however often you want. Because if you don't share your stuff constantly on Poshmark, it's going to be like ours, and you're going to sell one thing every other month.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Interesting. I don't use Poshmark. Oh, some drunk guy just got into the chat. Ugh, ban him.
Who is it? Oh,
he's stumbling.
This guy stumbles in. Does he?
Carrie,
did he kick the sliding door, the little doors open? That thing's awesome. Still,
Carrie does his auctions, his action figure lots. Do you think you could get $1 for this one, Carrie?
You love that thing.
I do. Well, it's right here. And Carrie, I've got a lot of my action figure people in the chat, so they're excited with me for my action figure.
It's gone. Jimmy already won.
That's true. Jimmy already won it.
Happy Eating has a question for you. There are so many garage sales around you. Is it common that people do it as a business? I feel like 18 garage sales and 8 on one street is unheard of.
I don't know. I don't know if people do it as business. There's definitely people who do the pallet thing and then sell all the pallet junk at the yard sales. And I try to write those down so I don't go there. But every now and then I do actually make money off those people because they have so much junk. They just want it gone. But yeah, I mean, most weekends I can get 27 to 30. That's kind of my common amount of yard sales I find in a weekend.
Now, do you guys have a time in the season where it stops, or are you warm enough that it'll stays
stop
around?
No, it'll stop in December, mid-December. So usually mid-December, it'll drop down to 8 yard sales. And then January, like completely dead January, February, and then March they start up in full force again. So we have like 2.5 months off, which is nice because it's time to catch up on that pile.
That's right. Nerdy Picker says she's scared of the bins. Not sure. I want to be throwing elbows for some junk. Yeah, that's probably true.
Seriously though, they're so fierce in there when those fresh bins come out.
Yeah, and if you don't throw them, they're going to be thrown at you. So you kind of, if you don't want to do it, you might as well not go.
No. Well, there's a couple people in the chat that go to the one that have been to the one in LA, and they're like, "You'll just get stabbed." And I'm like,
"Really?
Great."
That's majestic, isn't it? It's so majestic. I love it.
$1 is a stretch, reasonable.
It's missing the cape. Oh no! Is it supposed to have a cape?
I thought it looked like it had a cape on it.
No, it's got wings, but no cape. Maybe it's in the box. It's okay. I still like it.
Doesn't matter. It's going to stay on the desk.
It's going to stay over there.
Let's see. Nerdy Picker says my area has at least 18 to 120 yard sales every weekend. Texas is great yard sale state. Yeah. Wow,
that's awesome.
That would be amazing. Yeah, it would be nice to have stuff like that. We're done. Like yard sales are non-existent at this moment in Pittsburgh because of how cold it is. But we don't get back up and going till end of April at the earliest. So.
Do they call them yard sales or tag sales up there?
Tag sales a little further north. Yeah, they're yard sales here.
I grew up in Connecticut, and we called them tag sales. My mom still calls them tag sales all the time.
Yeah, Rosie calls them tag sales, and she's in Massachusetts. He's seeing estate sales starting on Wednesday. So that wouldn't be too bad.
Bearded pokey tuber. Go open your retail space, drunkie. And then he laughs about the fact that he has a retail space. This guy's literally paying rent on a retail space and never opens the doors.
The bearded poke tuber or American Arbitrage?
No, American Arbitrage.
Yeah, I know he does it. I didn't know if there was two.
Lazy, this guy.
He doesn't need it.
Maybe he can't. He doesn't have time to work there.
He's just got Cheetos all over the ground. The guy won't pick them up. There's roaches on the Cheetos. It's disgusting in there.
But the bigger question is his ladder sturdy or is it like yours?
It's probably not very sturdy. I don't think he ever climbs. I don't think you have a ladder, do you, Carrie?
I don't know. He's turning it into the shipping Thunderdome.
I just want Cheetos now.
I do too. I'm craving some Cheetos.
Sarah likes the Cheeto paws, not the regular Cheetos.
And I like hot Cheetos. I like hot everything.
Do you have what are they called? Oh man, Tina, help me. I think they're called Jack's Cheetos. Is that right? Is that
Jack's
something?
Cheetos?
Is that a thing? Yeah, JAX cheese curls are like
JAX, yeah.
Greatest Cheetos. No,
I hate them.
They're so good.
Gross. I remember we used to get those like at parties, and I'm like, oh, they couldn't like pay for the Cheetos. They're giving us Jacks.
Dude, these are so Cheetos are so like fake tasting.
I love it.
They're like they don't sell them down here. So like when my mom or my brother come to visit, they bring me Jacks.
Well, now that we know,
gift idea.
We might have to get you some Jacks.
Now you may get a package coming soon.
I gotta write that down.
Michelle says we called them rummage sales in Western New York.
Okay.
American Arbitrage is yelling slander.
He doesn't like cockroaches. He's a bit of a he's OCD in that sense.
He has no ladder. He has a 40-inch vertical.
40 inch?
His jump. That is his jump.
Yeah, his jump is. He's like George Costanza after he's worked out with the shoes. A little Miss B says the bins in Minnesota were the worst part of my collab trip. The people were ridiculous, although the bins in Wisconsin were so friendly and it was almost too nice.
That's good. Did they have lots of cheese in the bins?
Cheese curd.
Bearded pokey tuber. Where in Connecticut? I'm from like, Madison, Branford, Clinton, that area.
There you go. Heather says Schneider's is better than Jack's.
Schneider's. Oh,
we have Schneider's.
Schneider's. Do they make chips? I thought they just make dip and like milk and stuff.
They make pretzels for sure. Well, Schneider's of Hanover.
Cheetos. I don't know. Jeeves.
Are you still asking Jeeves?
Yeah,
Google
Jeeves
might
has
know.
never heard of. I always Google. I'm exclusively Jeeves.
He's all Jeeves.
It sucks.
Hey, you know what? He's working hard.
I don't know about that.
Rainbow City Picker actually went to our red, white, and blue thrift store on the way to Boston, bought a huge Bambi and a Sega Saturn. Wow. Sega Saturn.
I'm jelly.
There's only so many states that have red, white, and blue thrift stores.
I've never heard of it.
There's only 10
It's the
states
vet.
that have it.
It's the vets. They're the vets, but they're the
Oh.
thrift stores, red, white, and blue. Yeah,
I
that's the
didn't know
people I call. So my mom has stuff that we're not going to sell that she needs donated to get out of her storage unit, and I've called these people 5 times to come pick stuff up. They're like, "We'll call you back," and I'm like, "Okay." Still won't come and pick it up. Rainbow City Picker says, anybody not getting their USPS supplies? I ordered mine 3 weeks ago. Yeah, you should have been.
No, yeah, I'm not getting them either. I have some. I've got like, it's so funny that like we're in a community where like this is an exciting thing that came in the mail today.
That's right. See, I was excited because we got the old envelopes, not those cheap, like crappy ones they were sending us. We got a whole box of the old ones.
Fancy.
And I'm like, these are good. American Arbitrage says I can dunk on an 8-foot hoop 20 years ago.
Yeah, that sounds about
I don't
right.
believe that 20 years ago, though.
Hmm.
Maybe 8 foot's that's a tall one. People keep asking me where to get free boxes. My Dollar General says I can have free recyclable boxes.
They give you the boxes there. I used to.
Yeah.
I just keep forgetting to get them when I go there.
I ship everything in Ziploc bags, so
yeah,
I don't know if you
that's a good idea.
Especially glass travels
It's
really
like
well because
Christmas
they can
ornament.
see through and they know it's fragile. So
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Yeah,
that's a really good plan. You should get some of these. They're real sturdy.
What's the picture on those?
Diamonds.
Oh, fancy.
You know what this is? This is the cheapest one on Amazon.
Yep,
right now.
I always get the cheapest ones.
Okay.
The ones after that have world maps, and the ones after that have something else. I don't even know. I just pick the cheapest one, unless it's like really weird.
Nerdy Picker and you are on the same wavelengths. You knew you were going to say something about cheese once Wisconsin was said.
I'm literally looking at pictures of fried cheese curds. So
I have some in the freezer.
Yo, give me.
Just throw them through the camera.
Oh, this is a really good one from Carrie. How do you fix slow sales? Well, Carrie, having an unbanned eBay account would help. Listing on it.
Maybe opening your retail space that might help.
Eastern
not
Connecticut.
drinking so much.
Willimantic, Killingly, Connecticut. Okay,
got it.
Nice.
Heather found 6 Squishmallows at the red, white, and blue on Monday.
Whoa, that's pretty.
Wow.
I bought so many micro machines this weekend. Like I held up a couple, but I bought like a huge collection of micro machines.
We've never bought them loose. Are they worth decent amount of money loose?
Yeah, a lot of them are. I just enjoy looking them up. This is another one of those things like that just make me happy. There's like a website, Micro Machine Museum, and you can like look through by the model of car, and you find it. And once you find it, you go on eBay. So this one's worth like $4 plus shipping. This one's worth $12 plus shipping.
It's gonna be pretty hard to ship those things.
$7 plus shipping. It depends. Like this, I'll just put in a bubble mailer, something like that. But
I was being sarcastic.
Yeah. Something like this with like all these pieces, I won't put in a bubble mailer. I'll put them. Box. But when I paid $50 for like 10 sets, probably like 100 pieces, and I found one little set of 3 in there that I've already listed for 30. And then one of the little play sets sells for 45. So I'm going to make my money back in just 2 items, basically.
We sold some sealed ones still in the box, and they sell for really good money when they're in the box. But the Dick Tracy ones, they don't sell. Just so you know. Superfast Tortoise is noticing I'm having a lot of problems keeping up with the chat, and he is correct. Rainbow City Picker says, would you believe me if I said I rarely use bubble wrap and most people don't complain? I just find it expensive. I would not believe you. Well, it depends on what you're selling, I guess. If you're selling...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I said if you're selling like video games or something, I'd believe it.
Yeah. I use Jell-O. Like I'll actually mold my items into Jell-O and then I'll ship it.
I love whenever you say something that's like funny and it's like you're so serious. Like people are probably like, he's just literally.
He's like Jim. He's like Jim from The Office. Puts a stapler in Jell-O. Yeah. That's right.
I was thinking that same thing.
Carrie's pretending he's not banned on eBay. Just ignore his lies.
Yeah, he totally is. What was he selling?
He got banned. Well, he told me last night he couldn't get on eBay, and I told him it's because he's banned. So definitely banned. Yeah.
You guys only use USPS supplies. I use them mostly, but for first class, I use poly bags. Yeah, we use a little bit of everything. JD says my mom is a mail carrier and she won't even give me boxes anymore from the post office. They cut me off. That's just mean.
That's funny.
Vintage Chick 64. I have 2 neighbors. They just give me an average of 8 boxes a week, and they shop on Amazon a lot.
So do we.
Mm.
So.
Yeah, it's our
Yeah.
problem. Think Rainbow City Picker thinks we need to work on networking more. Finding inventory would seriously be reduced if we network for deals.
Dude, that is so true. Like Danny the Pequot reseller, Carrie, a lot of these people, Eric the OBX picker, these guys network like crazy, and they have all these connections, and like they'll get called before yard sales even start, and they'll maybe not Carrie might not. I thought he told me that, but maybe not. I know for sure Danny does. Danny is constantly texting me huge hauls he buys that people just say, "Oh, Danny will buy this." So like he'll just buy all this awesome stuff without ever having to go sourcing. It's awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah, we just want a bunch of guys. Like, I got a guy or whatever, and then that's all we really want. But yeah, I agree.
So you wouldn't accept a girl, Adam? Is that what
No,
you're
no. Give me
Adam.
like last week when I started talking about Disney, and everyone was like, "No, don't talk about Disney."
The kitty.
Kitty's here. Come here.
Yeah.
Always falling.
Let's see.
Nice.
Nurse Flipper and Crazy Lamp Lady both use paper. American Bubble Boy.
I use a bidet now, not paper.
That's nice. I've heard good things about a bidet. Do you have a favorite TikToker?
This guy. Yeah, I do. It's called the NCPicker. You should check out his latest video, Carrie.
Mine's the NC Builder. I actually want to order a
Lady
desk
Arbitrage is pretty good. I like Lady Arbitrage. So pretty good.
I have a few of them.
Yeah, definitely not American Arbitrage. He's horrible.
One of my favorite guys to watch, and this has very little to do with reselling, but there's this guy that reads Facebook Marketplace messages.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hysterical.
Have you found the guy who sings Craigslist ads?
Yes.
That's awesome. The guy's like selling a bed. He's like, I've got a bed. It's really nice, but my grandma died in it, so it's kind of that was the most singing I'm going to do on a stream. So.
Yeah, that was good. The album's out next week, guys. Go buy it. So you're going to have to get the coupon code from the Trash for Cash podcast, though. No backdooring, unwritten law of reselling. A lot of great people in the chat tonight. Live shows going amazing. Thank you. Rosie says, I cry when I have to buy cardboard.
It is depressing, isn't it? It's like the worst feeling.
When we first started buying boxes to ship in, we were a little sad about it, but we've kind of gotten over it.
Yeah.
SM Postcard, 90% of his inventory gets delivered to his front door. This guy is just 10 years in the business. He has so many connections.
That was you. I mean, when you get a lot of friends like that, like you just constantly get deals. Also, I think having a brick and mortar shop like that does buying and selling, people are like, oh yeah, that's the guy who buys stuff. So definitely.
Wait, he has a retail space?
He does. Yeah. He never opens it.
Is it open?
Why are you guys maligning him so badly? Like
you clearly have never listened to the Trash to Cash podcast because me and Carrie just malign each other for an hour and 10 minutes once a week.
And she didn't watch the three of us on your live when we pretty much just maligned each other the entire time.
No, I
and talked about.
I did because remember I told you I had to take my mom to a doctor's appointment.
Yeah,
it was
but
really
you didn't
far
watch
away.
You didn't watch it live where Dave was literally an hour and a half behind in the chat at one point because we just wouldn't shut up.
I think I need to not read every single message. I think you're doing a good job jumping to stuff. I think I need to try to do that in my live to stay more quick.
It's hard though because then you feel bad.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to miss anything. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you if you miss anything super cool.
Yeah, I do want to do what Pamela says and hit the like button or the dislike button. We can bring that back if you guys want.
Bearded Pokey Tuber.
Happy Eating says, do you guys ever buy stuff on Facebook Marketplace?
Yes, definitely. I don't buy shipping stuff. I buy local stuff on Facebook Marketplace. You can get a lot of deals and make a lot of money on there. So definitely worth checking out. Did you see Bearded Pokey Tuber's super chat that he hooked you up with?
I did.
Pretty funny.
I was trying to get down to all these things, but we'll talk about it. Bearded PokeTuber for the dead grandma bed. Thanks again for you guys. Awesome content. Thank you, Bearded PokeTuber. We really appreciate it. I'm going to have to send Dave the $25 chat because that $25 is for his great singing. Let's see. There was a really good comment in here, and Rainbow City Picker, his favorite TikTok is the
Mhm.
NCPicker.
Yeah, and mine's Rainbow City Picker. Definitely not American Arbitrage.
That's right. That cat is huge, apparently. He is pretty big.
He's like average.
He's getting old. If it weren't
Yeah,
for
he's old.
Pittsburgh and NCPicker, my wife would not be spending hours watching that stuff.
Fair.
Definitely not American Arbitrage is trash.
Trash to Cash podcast.
Little Miss Q says her favorite TikTok is Dave's mom.
Dude, are you actually watching her? Oh my goodness. Yes,
No.
she has a TikTok and she talks for her
your
dog.
mother has a TikTok.
Yes. She talks for her dog on it in a little dog voice, I guess whatever dog voice is. And yeah, it's got like people are getting a real insight into my life and my childhood because I would come home from school and my dogs would ask me how my day went, not my mom. And then they'd like ask me to pet them and all this other stuff. It was really
I can't believe it. My mom wouldn't know how to work TikTok, so you should feel.
I had to kind of train her. I had to train her in the ways. I don't know why I did it, like some sort of self-deprecation. Deprecation?
You two should do like a duet or something where like you're picking a garage sale and she's talking to a dog. No, have the dog do your voiceover.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Oh gosh, that's cringe. When's Cincinnati Picker coming? I don't know.
Where are you? When's Cincinnati?
It was right
Picker
under
coming?
Bearded Pookie TV.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know. Are you talking about this chat? I don't know if John would come on. I'm small potatoes. Little Miss Q says would love it if everyone would come back in the night I'm on the show. I'm not Dave, but I'm awesome too. That's right. She's on next week.
Totally awesome. Yeah.
Larry says once you buy record boxes, buying other boxes is such a big deal. That's actually what we buy the majority of our boxes for is records. But we don't buy record boxes. We buy medium Walmart boxes and make them record boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Why do you do it that way?
Because it's cheaper. Record
How much
boxes
is a medium Walmart box?
82 cents.
Or 82 cents. And then you use this little tool right here with this little wheel on it. And you break it down and it's good to go.
Really?
Nerdy Picker says that's why the podcast is hilarious. The bearded bros go at it for like an hour. It's amazing.
Yeah, that is true. We do go at it for anybody remember the Merc?
When Macari was crazy cool to buy on unbelievable video game bundles, I don't.
I'm real lazy when it comes to other platforms. I'm just kind of like the yard sale guy.
Yeah.
There's such good profit margin at yard sales. It's hard to even justify buying anywhere else.
Like 270, so big yes. I don't know where that one came from. It must have been somebody chatting with them. Little Miss Q says it's hilarious when I'm having a bad day. I watch Mom and Picker.
She actually watches. That's so funny. I'll tell her that you watch her.
How do you get into private estate sales? I think he's talking to somebody else. So we're just going to go
a
little further down. Introduced my husband to Commonwealth YouTube this week. He was my inspiration to start reselling. Cool. He's good. Ken's good. He was one of ours too. Michelle's out of here. She says bye.
Good night, Michelle. Thanks again for the deal. Appreciate it.
Bearded Poke Tuber says here's an extra $5.
Don't send any of it to me.
Yay, thanks. $5.
He's just full of one good. I
you
can't
don't
say
actually
it.
Type it, Carrie. Oh
I
wait,
can't say
yeah, because you have an Alexa. Oh, see, I don't have any of those, so I could just say Alexa, order Pizza Hut. Did a bunch of people just get Pizza Hut?
Now ordering your usual order on Pizza Hut. Oh crap! I'm getting a couple pepperonis. That would be
I could
funny.
go for that right now.
I know. I
Let
want
me go to
pizza.
Pizza Hut.
I had pizza while you were sleeping. I got the.
You ate the whole thing.
You didn't share any?
He didn't even leave it. I smelled it cooking.
Okay,
and then
so here's what happened.
I was gonna get up, and then now there's just a box over there with no pizza.
That's just hateful. That's just hateful.
So here's what happened.
Slices.
I cooked it. I
all.
cooked it earlier in the day. Ate like 3 or 4 slices. Then it just sat there, and I went back and ate the rest later.
Yeah.
I went out to the kitchen, and I was like, "What is this?"
100 sealed PS1 games?
Yeah.
Wow.
Rainbow City Picker, 100 sealed PS1 games.
Send them all to get graded and see what you can get out of them. Cool.
Is that still a thing? That's actually, I wanted to talk to you about that. So I actually caught up in the chat, and the last Trash for Cash podcast that I was listening to, you guys were talking about the VHS bubble, and that day we sold a Halloween 2 VHS not sealed for $45.
Whew. Yeah.
And
That's not surprising though, because that one's been around for a while and it's been worth good money for a while. I don't think that's part of the bubble. I think the bubble is around sealed VHS, not pre-owned. Right now, people are like, they're buying sealed VHS, they're sending them in to get graded. And so what someone did, like they bought Kevin's Willow for $17.50. Oh, an important note, they're actually making a Willow TV show now. I don't know if you knew that. But...
yeah, that's why Dune is going crazy right now too. Like the Dune books and stuff. Well, there's the first movie is out on HBO Go.
Carrie hates it.
Carrie I heard it was bad.
Movie. It's really boring. Yeah, me and Carrie were talking about it. Carrie agreed with me fully. Said he hated it too. So, yeah. But no. Anyways, I think the reason someone bought that was to go get that graded and then try to sell it for $10,000, and it's probably never going to happen.
That's what we were talking about the other day, is that this is going to be one of those things. It's going to be like Beanie Babies. When everybody bought Beanie Babies, everyone was like, these are going to be worth so much money when, in 10 years, 15 years or whatever. And then they weren't worth anything.
Yeah, they're worth like $4.
Depending on what thrift store you go to.
They're doing I don't know if you saw on my Instagram, I posted a picture. I went to a yard sale Saturday and someone had like a chalkboard that they had written, "We have vintage 90s Beanie Babies."
Oh, I did see that.
Serious inquiry.
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
Oh, so good.
That was one of my
personal friend of my wife's. That was Tina's friend. And so I didn't have the heart to tell her, like, they're worth nothing.
See, but I feel like I would have had to, or at least like told Tina to tell her.
Yeah, Tina, you should have told her. I'm not a
Tina.
It would have been weird for me to say anything, but if Tina wanted to, she could have said, yo, those are worthless. But what's the benefit, really? Like, I guess there's no real reason to tell her. Let her live in her happy, magical world.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like somebody's going to tell her eventually. So maybe it's better to come from a friend or somebody that, I don't know.
Yeah, instead of someone who's a jerk about, hey, moron, those are worth nothing.
Or you've literally been on Instagram 500 times since you put this sign out. You should probably stop.
Yeah.
Corey says, Dune is life. That's it. I hear it, but they're making a second one, right? This first one was basically just a build up to the second one, is basically what everybody's saying.
The first one was the first 3 pages of the book. So I'm looking forward to the actual film when it comes out.
Got it. Larry
We're making him so mad right now, by the way.
Why?
Because he loves that movie so much.
Does he really? Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, he literally loves it, and that's why I'm pushing on this button so hard.
Okay, well, so one of my friends watched it, and I was like, "Should I check it out?" And they're like, "If you're having trouble sleeping, you should check it out because you'll fall right to sleep."
The thing about it is, it actually has an incredibly famous cinematographer, but he's famous in the way that, like, someone wins an Oscar, which means it's boring and terrible and awful. Mm-hmm. So, like, any sort of award-winning film, I'm not gonna like, and it's definitely gonna win a ton of awards for cinematography. Because it's super long, sprawling shots. Here's the thing about the movie. It's got a lot of really cool sets, some cool character developments, but it's pretty slow.
So if you're having problems sleeping, check out.
I brought my daughter and she slept through the whole thing pretty much. My 11-year-old. She was just sleeping.
I know it's on HBO Max and I see it all the time and I'm like, I should watch this. And then I'm like, everybody tells me it's terrible, so I'm not going to watch it. Larry's giving away pizza for 250 subscribers, so we should check that out.
Whoa, 250 pizzas, nice.
That's a lot. Dark County, that's a lot of pizza. And how are you going to get it to your viewers? It's going to be interesting. He said he's going to give pizza money. So,
Dark County Picker is totally distracted right now. Jimmy, we need your full attention. We need your full attention on our stream. Stop buying things on Whatnot.
Just scored all over Liquid Blue Star's Star Wars shirt on Whatnot for $80, and it sells for $400 on eBay.
I'm gonna try it after we get off here. I'm gonna check it out.
You missed my Minecraft content, Amir? Oh man. Did you know my channel started as a Minecraft channel or no?
No, did it really?
Uh-huh.
Was it NC Minecraft?
It was Breadboo.
I don't
know BREDBU. No, it's nothing. It's just
okay.
Yeah. It's meaningless. So can I share my screen?
Maybe.
Do you know how to do that? Do you have the technology?
I don't know. I can ban you from a studio. It says that right here. But
no, you can. You can.
I definitely can. We can definitely share screens.
I don't know if it'll work. I mean, it's probably gonna share. Select Windows or screen. Hold on.
You got to select whatever you're trying to share.
Oh man, this might be too much science for me. Screen 1? No. Screen 2? Yes. Okay. Let's see.
It's like Wayne's World. Camera 1, camera 2.
Allow.
There it is.
Can you see stuff? So these
There
are
it
these are these are my Minecraft
Oh.
videos. Look at that
you're-
view count.
Are you really into Minecraft?
I was for a little
Not
while,
anymore.
and
Not
I
anymore.
had like a decent Minecraft channel. But see, look,
Huh.
hey, my yard sale stuff's catching up. And then I also had all my building videos on here, my NC
Wow.
builder videos.
Ah.
But then I finally decided to make it like a yard selling only channel, and that helps when you're more focused on a specific
That's
thing
right.
and not
We-
5 different topics.
We reviewed stuff that we found at thrift stores, like
Oh, really?
the as seen on
That's
TV stuff.
That's a funny idea, yeah.
Yeah, it did. Nobody
Yeah.
liked it.
Maybe now that like people you have more subscribers. At that time, didn't we only have like 50 subscribers or something?
That's
Yeah.
true. Let American art. Corey, I'm making you a moderator so you can share
Carrie?
your Corey.
Carrie.
I'm making you a moderator so you can share your.
Now you're calling him
Your
Corey.
podcast.
This poor
I know, but
guy. I'm
I'm
so
just
sorry for
I'm
you.
terrible with names. Terrible. with names.
Carrie. They're
don't even-
maligning you. They're calling you Corey. They're saying you drink too much. What is going
Dude,
on?
SM postcards. That's a pretty funny comment he has right below
Which
Bearded
one?
PokeTubers.
I bought some internals action figures. Went and saw the movie. Came home and lowered the price. He's clever. He always wants me to throw things on my videos. He's like, you got to throw things. So I the one time I threw something on a video. I throwed.
Throated it, I think is how it's pronounced.
I throated it.
Yeah, I did that little YouTube short where it's like, what they do with our fragile packages, and he's like, dude, you nailed that mailbox. I'm real
First
accurate.
try.
First
try.
take too. Super Fast Story says if he had a VHS player, he would buy more VHS tapes and watch them. Have that Be Kind rewind sticker on them too. That would be awesome.
I mean, you should be able to find a VHS player at pretty much every single yard sale you go to.
Yeah.
We got 2 of them here.
Yeah, I've got like a stack of them up there somewhere. That never.
Minecraft is so heavy now as a game, so much content in the game.
Yeah, dude, Microsoft destroyed it. It's really sad, actually. It plays terribly.
Uh-oh.
Here, you haven't shipped the Pringles can yet? Come on. That was like a week ago.
That was a
Poor
week
Harry.
ago? What kind of
This is
turnaround
why-
do you have?
This is why the guy
Maybe-
can't get ahead in life.
Maybe you gotta quit drinking, dude.
Yeah.
It's out of control.
He probably doesn't even drink.
Nerdy Picker, did you get your Austin Powers?
Did she also buy an Austin Powers?
No, she won it for giving the best review on Apple Podcast.
Oh, okay. NC Picker, you should reactivate those videos and make them on a private playlist so we can see them.
Bearded PokeTuber, I have something like 240 Minecraft videos. I have a Let's Play, which is like 180 episodes of me playing Minecraft. I wonder, that's a good idea. I wonder how to do that. I don't actually know how to do that, Bearded PokeTuber.
How to make
but
a
I will
playlist?
investigate. A private one like that? Like
I don't know how to make a private one, but you can just make a playlist. So that
no, but
everybody-
I don't want them to be public because it messes with my my
Oh.
analytics if people don't
So-
click them.
I think the way it works is if you make the playlist, it's only available to people that you share the link with. So if you
Interesting.
physically share, like if you
Gosh.
physically send me a link, I'll be able to see it. It's way too complicated.
I don't know if I can still like be proud of that content. I'll have to look at it. It's been
Yeah.
it started in 2014 and then I kind of stopped it in like 2017 at the latest. or earliest.
I cannot look at my first 5 videos
Ah.
without. Yeah.
I'm
This guy
banned.
wants. This
I'm
guy
banned
wants you
from the
banned.
chat.
Yeah,
Ugh. He can do
I
it,
can-
right? Because you made him a mod.
that's right. Yeah. Oh,
Why
that's
did you
right.
give him so much power?
Look, it's just it's cascading. I
Carrie,
was
with
trying to
much
be nice,
power
and
comes much responsibility.
I was trying to be nice and let him plug this podcast that you guys are doing. And
Poor Carrie. I
Oh.
feel bad for him.
No, don't feel bad for him. He's a monster. He is
his
a
name's
monster.
get his name right. His name's Corey. Okay,
It's Corey.
It
It's Corey American Arbitrage.
arbitrage.
Arbitrage. He runs Airbnbs.
That's right.
Checking your mail. Oh, you have to check your mail.
Nerdy
okay.
Picker says no, I did not actually, but I'm lazy checking my mail. Says she didn't get her Austin Powers. That's unacceptable. Rainbow City Picker said this year I've had more people say item not received when it shows delivered. Anybody else got the issue? It's like people are telling me to do that. We have to stand up and not refund. Wow.
Whoa. Well, so I have five 5 orders right now waiting payment, which is pretty impressive.
Oh, we had 7 the other day.
I have 5 unpaid auctions.
This guy just paid for this. This was bought on the eBay layaway program. Just paid for that 3 days later. That's good.
I'm glad he paid though, because that was a good one.
He has so much
I'm
power.
up to, wait, I have 6 unpaid auctions. Oh wow! So Carrie, Elijah sold that that lot of accessories he got at your Whatnot. So Elijah bought a lot of accessories and Carrie's Whatnot for $1. And I really like putting salt on wounds. Elijah sold it on eBay for $58.
Wow.
Via auction.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, I just want Carrie to feel bad. That's the main reason I'm saying that.
Wow.
But he can ban you now.
He can, yeah.
Actually, he can. He can just put you in timeout.
Yeah.
Bearded PokeTuber would watch all your Minecraft videos.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, and you know what, Bearded PokeTuber? I actually did a small series of Minecraft Pixelmon, which is Pokemon based, where I was like catching the Pokemons and stuff. So I should send you those.
This is some exciting stuff here.
Yeah. Unfollowing on Whatnot.
Yeah, unfollowing and Whatnot. He's laughing. Somebody won the Urkel.
Oh, I wanted that Urkel so bad. Happy eating. I'm glad someone got it. That's a YouTube bro or grow. What's a girl bro?
Girl bro.
What's
I think it's just girl. Sarah, what's a girl bro?
What?
What's
Hello?
a girl bro?
A girl bro?
Yeah, you got a bro and then you got a grow, right?
I guess.
Okay.
Like if you call it,
You're really bringing the fire tonight, huh?
killer.
She's
commentary.
upset about Carrie right now. She's like,
That's right. She's very. She's very.
I feel
very,
bad, the poor guy.
yeah.
I think he's all right. I don't know. He hasn't banned anybody yet, and he didn't spam my chat, so I think he's.
I don't think I've
Take
never
his
called
revenge.
any of my girlfriends grows.
You don't call them your grows?
No.
She might now.
Grow, what up?
So cool. Thank you. Let's see. Dark County, take his wrench. He's lost the wrench. He had it for 4 minutes. And NCPicker, all of my videos are super cringe. They are from 2012 and 14. If you want some cringe videos, go way back on my channel. Real bad. I wish it was only my first 5 videos. Mine were probably more than that, but the very first one, I'm in this room. First of all, this room looks nothing like it does right now. Like there's one shelf behind me, and I'm like, I got this look going on the camera. Hi, I sell stuff on eBay. American Arbitrage says, don't watch the Trash for Cash podcast. Total waste of time. All right, well,
he's not wrong.
All right.
He's not wrong.
Rainbow City, what is a good 90 day on eBay? I'm at 42K and I think I need a vacation. You probably do.
So I would say 42K is pretty good. Pretty. Mine's like 29K, so you're killing me.
Yeah.
I don't know what are you at, Adam?
37.
37K. Okay.
Yeah. Even though Sarah hates it when I say stuff like that.
What?
Oh, it's a secret. No, she didn't listen. Move on. She didn't hear.
I hate it when
Nothing.
you say what, 37K?
Nothing. He was complimenting you. That's all.
That's not right. 37K is not right. That's 37,000.
Yeah. That's our 90 day.
37,000 subscribers.
That's our 90 day total on eBay.
Oh.
She's right though. You don't have that many subscribers.
Oh yeah, I hate whenever people tell how much money they make.
It's
Hey, Carrie, can you ban Craig's mom?
But hold on, Sarah. that is not indicative of how much money you make at all.
No.
Right, because they
It's
don't.
not.
They don't know how much you spend.
You're 40. You could have 42 in a 90 day, and that might mean you made $2,000 in your 90 day. It might mean you made 30 grand in your 90 day. So
I still don't like
the number's
it, though.
meaningless. Yeah,
I just don't like
it's
it. People are like,
meaningless.
oh, 52K. 90
All I don't like about it is I think it gives people a false idea of how much they can earn on eBay.
Right.
That's the thing I don't like.
Yeah.
But if you can clearly state, hey, this is not like how much money went into my account, then I don't mind people talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of people do on like Instagram and on Facebook and stuff. They show that and they're like, look at this.
Context.
And you're like,
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
Good job. Heather's out of
context
here. Somebody owes him money. Is that
Elijah,
your
my
kid?
son, for
Your son
buying
owes
that
him
thing for $1 and selling it for 58.
He didn't pay up.
No, why should he paid $1? That's he just outflipped you, bro.
Pay up, kid. He's gonna send over what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson and what's his name to collect the money.
Grow.
Yeah. Let's see. We got some laughter. Agree with arbitrage. Fine print on the whatnot. No reselling. What's grow?
Grah.
Grah. Got it.
Grow.
He's sad.
No one says that. That's not a thing.
It's bra.
Oh, it's bra.
What's up, bra?
Female bro is a bra.
I feel like
Didn't
I've
you
heard.
watch Seinfeld?
I feel like I've heard dudes called
Yes.
bra too.
It's the man's-ear. That's from the Seinfeld.
It's the bro, not the man's
That's
ear.
right. It's the bro. That's right. And then the best, whenever George's mom walks into the apartment and they're dancing around to like the conga music, and he's got that bro on, and she's like, "Oh my god!" and storms out.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's always freaking out about
he's
stuff.
sad. Oh,
Words
yeah.
hurt.
See, look what you've done to him.
Tina Bean is upset. She's standing up for him.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Tina.
See, this
Us,
is just.
us grows got to stick together.
You'll regret standing up for him. He's a bad guy.
Good night, everybody. Let's see. Reverse psychology. Yeah, that's probably what he's doing. Oh, a girl bro is a bestie.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can
Is
do
it?
that.
90
Nerdy
days,
Picker has 4K, but I've only been doing this for 90 days.
That's not bad, honestly. 4K in 90 days is really good.
She wants to grow up and be big ballers like us. I mean,
No,
Sorry.
you don't. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
We're exhausted. You can't tell, but we are.
$5 sale, $36,095 in shipping.
Don't tell us
Yeah.
what to do,
Don't
Dave.
tell us what to do,
I'll
Dave.
tell you what to do if I want to. Gotta catch email all.
Catch them all.
No,
Fair.
catch email all. I liked it better the first way.
You like it this way? This way's
Gotta
much
catch
better. Gotta
email.
catch email. Yeah. Bro is gender neutral. See?
Ah,
Okay.
sweet. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
So, like, you could just be like, you could call Sarah bro if you wanted.
I think people have.
Yeah, I think she's right. I think bro is pretty much
Rainbow
go.
City Picker got this kind of poll. What do we think?
I don't think so. I mean, it'd be funny, but I don't.
If he
think
shows
that-
up, if he shows up, Rainbow City Picker, I'm
He
going to
will.
be.
Maybe he
Yeah.
will.
You think?
Yeah.
Here's a good question: Dogecoin or dumpster diving? We
Mm.
we here at the Pittsburgh Picker live, we take these questions very seriously.
This is a very important question.
Don't you own Dogecoin?
No, I sold it all.
No.
Did you make money?
No,
Good job.
What
Good
the-
job.
What do you have it in now?
Shiba.
no. It starts with an E.
Ethereum?
Ethereum, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm making money on an Ethereum.
Yeah,
right
that's a
now,
safe
so,
bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
it's really
Dogecoin or
cool.
dumpster diving?
Anytime I buy crypto, it tanks. So if you guys want, I can tell you every time I'm about to buy it because it means it's going to crash horribly.
Clever.
I have lost
That's
a
what I've
ton of
heard.
money on crypto. I am very bad at trading.
Yeah,
Very,
me
very
too.
bad. Yeah.
Terrible. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely
come here.
terrible.
Come up.
So back to the question at hand from this guy here: Dogecoin or dumpster diving? What do you think? What would you go for?
Me? Oh, dumpster diving all day.
You think-
I
you-
hate crypto. I keep losing money on it. And I have some crypto left, but I lost the seed phrase. It's worth like $2,600. I'm never seeing it
good.
because I lost the seed phrase. It's just gone.
Mhm. I also have that.
What's
I got
money?
a friend of mine when he first got into it, gave me a whole bunch of something, and he's like, "Yeah, don't lose this phrase," and totally
Yeah,
lost
lost it. It's gone. Just whatever. Money.
it. Tina Bina wants you to sing "Yo, tell me what you want, what you really, really want."
I'll tell you
For
what I
some-
want, what I really, really want.
He'll talk to you later about that.
Yeah.
Little Miss Q said had to play mom for a few and walked back to the crazy conversation. Rainbow
enough.
City Picker is a dumpster diver. No Dogecoin. Litecoin from Bearded PokeTuber. Little Miss Q can't wait until her store grows enough to be exhausted every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
Oh, I have so many fingerlings right now.
I don't
got a
even know
whole
what that
bag
is.
of them for $5. They're these little like toys that wrap around
Potatoes?
your hand. Oh, the potatoes too. They're actually really good. I do love a fingerling potato.
That's right.
What you do is you like boil them up, right? Get them nice and soft, and then you chop them up and you put them on your griddle with some garlic and some salt and
Oh,
pepper.
yeah.
It's delicious.
There you go. Okay. Well, that's a good place to have them, I guess. This guy, Vintage Chick 64 has it in invisible coin. That's a good.
Okay, that's good.
Dollar General filled a whole dumpster with school supplies, took it all and gave it to school. There you go. Better
Wow.
than giving them Dogecoin at this point. winning in the LRC. I don't even know what that is. LRC in crypto.
It's probably just some random coin, some altcoin.
Shouldn't have brought this up.
We're
made
now
a
in
few
crypto
K
world,
on-
guys.
um,
Triggering me.
that's a Vintage Chick 64 has some potatoes for sale, so that's good if you guys need potatoes.
I'm going back to my happy place.
Super Fast Starter says, at least with dumpster diving, you get an experience and exercise. That's a good point. Tina says she was referencing with Carrie telling Dave not to tell him what to do. I'm just bad at jokes. It's hard on this chat because you guys are. I actually caught up, which is amazing. Hold, Dave, don't sell yet. Give it 20 years and use it for trade after the apocalypse.
We still got 20 years before the apocalypse? That sounds wrong.
I want to know how you're going to access a computer during the apocalypse.
And see. Oh, no. Okay, so AEIOU thought the C was for coin. No. The N is for NFT. You got to buy my NFT,
Okay.
but the C is not for a coin, yeah.
North
We're going to make
Point
a trash to
Alina
cash
Picker.
NFT.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. Sarah has no idea what an NFT is.
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I told you what it was.
Tom.
Nancy Frank.
I told you what it was originally.
Oh, you did?
That's like the image, right? The
Okay.
one of a kind image, right?
Oh.
Isn't that what that is?
Yes, yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much an image you can sell or something.
It'll
like
work.
that.
Isn't that what it is now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
fine.
a digital
God, you
asset.
guys are
It's
so mean. Why am I even on this?
it's a digital asset.
At least you're not American arbitrage. It could be worse. Hey,
Yeah, I
Dave,
guess it's an image.
I mean-
You're so dumb. You don't know what all these other things are. You don't know what whatnot is. You don't know what Mercari is.
Here's a good one. He wants you to ramble for a little while so he can doze off.
All right, so I will. I'm not going to ramble, but I will say, Carrie, the guy has not paid. He might be an unpaid bidder. The guy who bought Elijah's action figures. So,
How many
we'll see
feedback
what
does he have?
happens. I don't even know. How do I tell that? Is that on eBay or something? I keep getting negative feedback, so that's really good. I think that's actually going to help me in the future. He has Toys is his name, plus some numbers. I won't give those away, but he has 33,000 positive feedback. So I think I'm okay.
I think you're probably okay, but he may be one of those people that buys so much that he knows the system and he'll wait 3 days and 23 and a half hours.
Well, it looks like he's a toy seller, so he's probably this is Crooks and Cops action figure accessory lot. So he's probably going to put them with their correct figures and make a ton of money too. So it's great, Carrie. You are feeding so many mouths with your whatnot.
It's also going to produce an NC Builder video at some point.
Yeah. This is awful. My TikTok's failing today. Have you still been posting them, Adam?
I posted one for the first time in weeks. My video on how I think USPS handles our fragile packages is on there though.
Okay, PGH Picker, guys. PGH Picker on TikTok. Go give him a follow.
Don't expect a lot of content because I'm not very good at it yet. But
yeah,
I'll get there.
Well, you want to be successful on TikTok, you want to do at least 8 videos a day.
Well, great. I should have no problem doing that.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Vintage Chick 64 wants to know why iPod Nanos are selling so well.
I don't know why is anything selling, really. People are just
What's an iPod
garbage.
Nano?
Do you know what's funny? It's a small iPod. You know what's funny is if I ever say that the inventory that I'm talking about on my channel is junk, there is a significant number of people that get triggered and upset because I called it junk or garbage. Yeah, like I think there's some quantity, maybe like 3 to 6% of my viewers are just straight hoarders. Just straight hoarders, and they're just watching because they love stuff so much, which is fine. I respect your opinion to be a hoarder, but every now and then I sell something that I personally think is kind of junk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
as valuable, so that's fine.
I think 3 to 6% of the people that buy off our eBay stores are hoarders.
Yeah,
that's very valid.
That lady that's bought the last 3 days in a row, I think she's a hoarder.
20 plus things every time, and they're just random. Like it's just crazy. But this happens all the time. Val says, now I want to chat more. Just came back and you two are caught up. Here's what the non-fundable token, I think.
Token.
Is a digital
token.
Token.
Yeah.
It's a digital picture and an asset.
Like the guy who wrote Lord of the Rings.
That's right. Exactly.
Be nice to my bestie. Oh.
Yeah,
right.
guys.
Standing up for you.
Why don't you come out here and chat with the people for a minute? I think they want to see Tina
North
in
Carolina.
person on the live stream.
Normally you're like 40 comments behind, and it's like watching one show with subtitles for another. That's right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
You guys talk too much, and then you talk amongst each other,
Go
and
eat
then
some
I gotta film.
I want Fritos.
He'll pay. Elijah's gonna be very excited about that 50. I told him he needs to reinvest it in your future whatnot auctions, Carrie.
The Fritos. Where did he get? Did he just pull that out of? That's the greatest. Did he
No,
pull that out of thin air? Or does he
no,
say
no,
that all
no.
the time?
There was a conversation about Fritos on our podcast.
Okay.
You're really not doing a good enough job listening to it, Adam. So
I'm sorry.
Your homework.
Getting there. At least I didn't ask. Never mind. I was gonna say. At least
that's
I
what
didn't.
it was called.
You should go to the bins and film there. And be like, you haven't been watching our channel, have you?
Come out and talk on the live, Christina.
Anybody else feel like the freight forwarders are winning?
Yeah. They're winning their game. That's just a game I don't like to play.
Mayberry Picker's here. Got some popcorn for us.
Nice.
I think that's like the Michael Jackson eating the popcorn meme that everybody puts. I think that's what he's doing.
Yes.
Got to find the lost medicine that I bought last night. Okay, I imagine that's a book or something.
Okay, hold on. How much money, Carrie? Because I've got the footage for one where I built a coffee table, and I actually love making NC Builder videos. It's just they take a ton of time for very little return right now, so it's not really a good use of my time. But if you were to make it worth my time, like 4-figure worth my time,
you should put together like an IKEA shelf or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, you definitely should.
Yeah, I like it.
It'd be hilarious. You trying to 30 minutes of the video will be you trying to figure out the directions and what that screw is. Where's the A screw?
I just feel like there's something about building an IKEA shelf that just makes my butt crack hang out. I don't know what it is. I can build anything else, and my butt crack doesn't hang out. It's just like an IKEA thing.
Same here. So what ends up happening when we buy stuff that like that we have to assemble? I'm the guy that holds the directions, and Sarah organizes everything.
No, and I don't even let him hold the directions because I need to lay it out exactly as it's pictured on the directions. And he's like, just put that here and put them there. I'm like, no, it's backwards. It needs to be this way. And then I just rip the directions out of his hand and I build it myself.
We can't build these things together because my thing is I'm like, oh, first step A and C, and I just grab A and C and put them together, and then I have like this a semblance of a shelf started, and then I get confused and it just doesn't.
Yeah,
go well,
they're really not very good. I do like IKEA though. I think it's a fun place to go.
Yeah, it is. You can get the Swedish meatballs and get out of there.
Plants.
You probably have one like right near you in Pittsburgh, right?
We do.
Yeah,
it's like 5 minutes away.
There was like this big hubbub because they were going to put one in the Raleigh area, like in Cary, which is there's a town near me named Cary, spelled exactly the same as American Arbitrage Cary.
Nice.
And they were going to put an IKEA there, and then they backed out because they decided they didn't want to buy the space. It was like our crappy mall that's falling apart.
Uh-huh.
So it was very disappointing for me because I have to drive to Charlotte. It's like 3 hours to go to IKEA. But that same mall that IKEA didn't buy was just purchased by Fortnite's creators, Epic Games. And they're making like a huge, they already have a campus in Cary, but now they're making a huge Epic like mall campus where you can actually go and like do things there. So that's kind of exciting. My son's pretty
Little Miss Q says he's buying on Adam's favorite platform, the eBay layaway program. I can't take credit for that saying. That's all Dave's saying.
No, I stole it from someone else. I don't know.
Okay, good. Nerdy Picker sucks at TikTok.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
Accurate.
What really made my TikTok kind of blow up was when I showed, a little cleavage.
I could see that, yeah. It might work out. I can understand. Or your butt crack. Would the butt crack work out?
It was butt crack cleavage.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so I didn't mention, but the reason I show so much butt crack when I'm building IKEA shelves is I do build them nude.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a normal thing.
Tina just sits in the corner and drinks a glass of wine and watches you.
I think it's just like the way they want you to build it. The Swedish. I thought I saw it in the instructions once.
Does it say?
Yeah.
And then you have to have meat. Then you have to have meatballs on pasta afterwards with gravy on it.
Yep. Oh, 3 videos on your TikTok, Carrie? That's good. One day you're gonna make it, buddy. Keep it up.
Everyone keeps talking about food, and somebody ate a whole pizza and didn't even leave me any.
I can't believe he did that. That's really.
It was a good one. Right? It was the new Barstool Sports Pizza.
I didn't feel good all day, and then he's like, "Are you gonna come on the live, or are you just gonna sleep all day?"
Super fast Chris says people want their MP3 players back. That's why the iconic iPods are wanted. Less drain on their phones. I can see that. Mayberry Picker hoarder here. Got an empty picture frame hanging up for 3 years plus. SM Postcards wants to know, Sarah, how many dolls you have.
Not many, believe it or not.
Nah.
Probably like total, like maybe 35.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, that's about right. I can see
Plus
that.
the other ones in the other room, like not very many, but out of those, like maybe like half of them are actually for sale.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, I like them, but I don't want to become a hoarder, so I've been selling off my collection.
Good idea. I like that.
Who would you say? Okay, here's a question, Sarah. Who would you say, like, if Adam has like an actor who's a doppelganger or a famous singer, who's his like doppelganger?
I would say Adele's husband.
Adele's husband. Let me look.
Yeah, if you Google it, I don't know his name.
I get on my YouTube channel. I get
Konecki.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say Dave Hasselhoff, but I guess that's Okay.
Oh, I mean, that's close too.
Yeah,
it's not because you saw that video of me drunk on the floor eating a hamburger, was it?
I guess it's her ex-husband.
Oh, it's okay, ex-husband.
Look,
Okay,
that's Adam.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I get Frank from American Pickers all the time.
Okay,
Pre-Gray.
Frank from Americans, some gray. Frank from American Pickers, I could see that. Yeah,
I get that one all the time.
I've been getting this every other video now. I'm getting this comment that I look like Shay from Dan and Shay.
I don't know.
It's a band. I used to get Oscar de la Hoya, but then I put on some weight. So I could get back to Oscar de la Hoya one day if I eat less.
Shay, SHEA.
AY, Dan and Shay.
AY. Shay.
It's a guy.
Yeah. I don't think that's the person, because you don't look like this person. Shay Mitchell. No.
I don't know. Tina,
what's the guy's name? You kind of do look like, I mean, a little bit.
Yeah, that is me. That's me with long hair.
Yeah, that should be good.
I think you probably have to type Dan and Shay.
Yeah, I think so, because that didn't work. Dan.
Oh, the reason I thought of that, because the Nerdy Picker put in the comments, Dave, on your builder channel, do you wear a flannel and call yourself Al? I've actually also been told.
Okay. That I can see.
So yeah, I've heard that.
Oh, wait a minute! No, you do kind of look like this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
Oh, look at that.
I kind of prefer Al Borland though. I like that one better.
Yeah, that's the same picture I just had. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's got better hair though. I like what he's doing with his hair there.
You gotta just peek it, and you'll be fine.
I could do that actually. Wait, let me try it.
Tina Venus just wants everybody to know she's actually not real. He married a pixel image.
Well, she's my Russian bride. She still lives in Russia. We're hoping she moves over here.
That's why she's not on camera, because then people will hear the accent.
It is now in stereo, guys. I finally figured out the technology.
Was it in mono, or was it only on one side?
It was on one side, yeah.
It's good. Or is it pixels?
Yeah.
Pixels. It's pixels.
It's pixels. The thrift store is not a place for flippers.
Ooh, talk about that.
I mean, we could talk about that if you want.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
He's got Dave will make a 3-minute building video in like 45 minutes of just talking about why dinosaurs should never been canceled.
It shouldn't have been canceled. It was a freaking great show. And then the way they ended it was so disappointing.
Oh, so you're talking about the
Earl
show.
Sinclair,
yeah.
I know. Yeah, not the mama.
One of the world's greatest shows.
I hated that stuff.
You hated that show? Because
Again,
it couldn't be real?
Yeah, right. If it's not based in some sort of reality, Sarah doesn't like it.
How do we know? How do we know that dinosaurs didn't go to work, have little construction hats, have little lunch boxes, have little monsters eating their trash in their sink? How do we know that's not real?
I mean, it's a valid question. We don't know.
Yeah, you can't.
It's just not my jam.
It's not her thing. No, it's not. And I've tried to get her to watch things like that too, and she'll just fall asleep, or she'll just be on her phone. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
When we first met, I'm like, you got to watch Back to the Future. So we sat down and watched Back to the Future. She got 10 minutes into it and she was bored to tears. I'm like,
no. I was like, let's watch something about murders.
Yeah, we read.
Your microphone's off, Adam. Your microphone's off.
He's about to do something big, like a song or something, I think. His mic's not working, but we can.
Yeah, his mic's off.
Actually, keep moving your lips. We'll say the words for you. I'm Adam, and I really like warm walks on the beach. Oh, there he is.
I like warm walks on the beach.
Now my mic's not working again. My cable's messed up, but I do love Starburst.
Is it not working?
Hey, it's working.
No, it is now.
Okay, good.
I
It
think I
said
have a
my
pretty good Adam voice.
it gave me a big error, and it's like your browser lost the connection, and I'm like, that's because I'm 40 minutes behind on the chat. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Dave, on your builder channel, do you? Oh, yeah, okay, we already went over that. Little Miss Q said you already got in trouble for showing naked a lot. Did you really?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was just a plush, but I got like the thumbnail got banned, and they said I had to do a new YouTube thumbnail because it was showing nudity. He didn't even have nipples. He didn't even have nipples.
Wait, it was the figure, like the Aladdin figure?
They were just an Aladdin plush with no nipples, and somehow it got like flagged. And then you got freaking Nicki Minaj with her WAP going on. I don't even know what's going on YouTube. Little double standard stuff going on.
Seems like it.
I don't
I
actually
think
trust
that's
Nicki Minaj.
I think that honestly might be why I got banned from Instagram for a couple days, because I had those naked Cabbage Patch dolls that I had washed.
It's Cardi B,
And
by the way.
I think that might be why I got banned.
I asked Jeeves. He knew that it was Cardi B.
with their WAP.
I showed cleavage on my first TikTok.
You did?
Oh, well, I don't know then. I give up. Was it
American
butt
art
cleavage? Remember, it's got to be butt cleavage.
That's how far behind I am.
Yes.
Happy Eating says, how did you all meet on YouTube? Yeah, we've actually, none of us have ever met in person except for me and Sarah.
No,
I've never met Adam.
I found Adam on his own.
I'm marrying her in April, so we're actually in the same house. It just doesn't look like it.
Just on YouTube, just watching. I watched
My Care Bear. Do you see my Care Bears back here?
What is that thing behind you, Sarah? I saw you buy it at like an auction or something, but I can't really figure out what it is.
And it's a Native American, like wooden carving, and I just taped it to the wall.
She completely got it because of that Seinfeld episode.
The cigar store Indian.
The cigar store Indian.
I'm like, I need this, but I also have this from you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually I didn't know with the Cabbage Patch Kids. I went to a yard sale with Philly Flipper, and I saw a Cabbage Patch Kid that just was disgusting, and I didn't buy it. And now I'm always wishing I had bought it because it was only $1. Because you probably could have.
Mm-hmm. I have one in the washing machine right now.
Yeah.
I fixed up the one that Jimmy sent. It's like awesome.
Okay.
Super Fast Tortoise says Jack Black.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Not goofy enough for Jack Black. American Arbitrage is sharing links but not telling anybody what it is. Oh wait, there it is. My last video. If you aren't busy.
Oh, he's just you're freaking no shame, clout chasing piece of crap out of the chat.
he's supposed to be sharing the Trash for Cash podcast, but he's not.
This guy. I did watch that video.
Yes.
It was passable.
This is the other guy I get. The comedian Tom Segura.
Tom or Tom?
Tom. It's Tom.
Segura.
Who is that?
I see that. Yeah.
We've watched his stand up on Netflix a few times. He's pretty funny.
Oh, you know what though? I should mention while she's looking at Tom Segura and wishing that you look like him.
And had his money. and had his money.
There's if you like some of this live stream, specifically the lower portion of it, check out NC Flipper Saturday night because I'm going to be doing another live stream with Carrie American Arbitrage, and we will be belittling each other for hours on end.
Maybe I'll watch.
Isn't there somebody else with it?
Yeah, some loser who didn't show up for this live, so he doesn't matter. We're not mentioning him.
Wait, are you being on it?
No.
I said a loser.
No. Dave has abandoned me. Dave has abandoned me for the other side of the state.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I'm going to Philly. They got better cheesesteaks. I don't even know. What's Pittsburgh famous for? Pizza?
Permanis sandwiches.
Mayonnaise?
No, Permantes.
Have her spell it and ask Jeeves.
P-R-I.
Mayonnaise. Duke's
Permantes.
Duke's panties. Duke's panties. Got it.
You have to Google this thing though because you're gonna.
You don't know about Permanis sandwiches?
Permanis.
P-R-I-M-A-N-T-I.
Jeeves has never heard of it. He's never heard of it.
Would you get on a normal browser? Like, for the love of Jesus. Search engine.
I'm on a normal. I'm on Netscape browser, and I'm on Ask Jeeves. and it's not finding it. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a little like a lighthouse going around at the top.
1999.
Well, I do hear like the little dings and stuff. My modem is still trying to connect. So.
Oh, maybe Tina picked up the phone. That might be the problem.
This is what it is. If your
good.
Jeeves isn't telling you, yeah, it's
I
delicious.
found it. Yeah,
French fries.
It looks like it's
coleslaw.
pepperoni, bacon, hot dogs, and chicken fingers.
No,
not it.
No,
Jeeves is
no.
confused.
Yeah, Jeeves is very confused.
All right, what is it, Sarah? What is it?
It is a sandwich.
I'm ready to listen. I'm ready.
It's on Italian bread, and it is a big sandwich, and it has, so you pick like the meat, either like kielbasa or ham, or if you just want eggs or whatever, and it's French fries and coleslaw on top of that.
It looks pretty delicious.
It's like
is
this.
There mayonnaise? Is there mayonnaise though?
There's no mayonnaise.
You can put mayonnaise on. That's not how you're supposed to eat them, though. You're supposed to drink.
Coleslaw is vinegar based. It's not like a mayonnaise coleslaw. It's a vinegar based coleslaw. It's so good.
You want to know how you're supposed to eat them, though? You're supposed to drink at least a fifth of Captain Morgan. Go there at 2:00 in the morning, order one, and then douse it in hot sauce every time you take a bite. That's how you do it.
I'll have to do
I want those sandwiches now because someone didn't leave me any pizza. I'm just extra hungry. If you guys didn't know,
still can't believe you.
It's awful. Young Dave looked like a dude who beat me up for not also wearing puka shells.
Why wouldn't you wear puka shells? All right.
What are puka shells?
They're like those necklaces.
Yeah, with little shells on them.
Do you used to wear that?
I did used to wear that
Oh.
personally. I rocked them hard. I looked real
David's
stylish.
always bringing up deep questions. So how do we know? That's true. Dave's beard trimmed it to the point that I don't trust him. Like, dude, I don't want to buy your timeshares in Des Moines.
Isn't it Des Moines?
Des Moines, yeah. That's my bad.
Pittsburghers love to pronounce the S at the end of things, like
things that
Illinois.
don't. Yeah,
they're like Illinois.
A lot of high school books over the years have been found with flaws, inaccuracies, misprints, Sarah, that what might be real to me may not be real at all.
Ooh.
Rosie sold a Sony AM/FM radio recently, and right now I have a buyer messaging me wondering how to connect it to Bluetooth. Nice. That's the stuff.
It probably doesn't connect to Bluetooth.
Larry says one of the dinosaur episodes was getting a store to start accepting returns. This could be why Dave finally started doing free returns.
I did actually start doing free returns.
Happy Edie says, "What about Carrie? Did we meet him on?" Yeah, I met him on YouTube. I've never. Carrie's in Utah, right?
Yeah, some weird foreign place.
Last calls at 10:00.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually found Carrie through Danny the Pequot Resellers live stream. Little did Carrie know that was the greatest moment of his life. Bye, Rainbow City Picker. Oh, you're clicking Carrie's link. Wow.
We won't see him ever because his computer is crashing right now from all the spam and viruses. And stuff.
Carrie's just trolling the audience. Somebody's
talking about that other guy that's on your show, the Philly flipper.
I never heard of him. Heard of him.
He's 7'3" and always mean to Carrie.
He doesn't show up, so he doesn't.
Marketplace Boutique says you can machine wash cabbage patches. I need to try that.
Yes, I know. I didn't know that either. That is actually interesting.
I just put them in a bag, like a mesh bag with a bunch of towels.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I like it. I'd rather just send you the Cabbage Patch Kids I find, and you can deal with them.
Do it. I would love it.
To NCPicker, can you please make the podcast a YouTube thing with just a static pic? I don't want to go and explore podcasts again. That was a huge rabbit hole. And don't hate for time. Or don't have the time.
It is a YouTube thing. It's on YouTube. Go to the Carrie. Drop our link there, buddy. So
he doesn't want to. He wants to share his videos from yesterday that he made.
Yeah, no, it's a podcast on YouTube. It's also on YouTube. It's a video, and it's not just a static image. It's like Carrie's beautiful face, super close. My beautiful face, super close. All types of disturbing.
Apparently, you bumped a little Miss Q to the next one for Paul.
I did.
Terrible.
I'm sorry.
He's just he's plugging everything he's got here. He's American.
And he won't just put the link to our podcast.
MySpace. Is MySpace still exist?
It's got to be gone. Oh, ask Chiefs.
I'm trying to find Puka Shell, Dave, so I could show you.
Instacart or Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, MySpace, Friendster, Vine, and Hotmail. That's good. I don't even.
Hotmail, is that
Dude,
a
he
good
still
stuff?
uses like Hotmail or Yahoo Mail or something like that.
Sarah's mom still has an AOL account, don't you? Doesn't she?
Hey, nerdy picker, chill.
She knows my mom still has America Online.
I
email
looked
address.
amazing with my puka shells.
90s. This is the greatest comment ever. 90s douchebag attire, the puka shells. Not calling
Okay,
Dave
so
a
hold
douche.
on though, because I wore my puka shells in the early 2000s, so maybe I'm okay. Maybe I'm safe.
I don't
Tina
even. I didn't
knows.
even. I live in Pittsburgh, so there's no coastline, so we don't have shells. I guess.
Let me tell you something, okay? I was not a puka shell guy at all, okay? I was like the punk rock, straight edge kid with the dyed blue mohawk. Not a big mohawk, but a
Nice.
small mohawk, right? I'd wear like these crazy pants with all the zippers and the Jankos, that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But when I met Tina, she was into preppy guys. And so I got some puka shells and some super lame collared shirts, and I dressed preppy for her.
Tied a sweater
And then
around your
once
neck.
I tricked her into marrying me, I never did it again.
There you go. Perfect. Now are you currently wearing Janko jeans with zippers in them? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't wear pants anymore.
That's great. I forgot about the ass
At all.
crack.
I don't wear them at all.
At all.
Uh,
Oh, here we go. I
Lan-
found one. Okay, here. Let me share
Utah,
my
the
screen.
land teetotalers and cheap thrift stores. It's still on screen share. Just let me know when you want to do it.
Okay.
American Arbitrage says you can technically machine wash any item that fits. That's right. You can machine wash some
Share.
VCRs
that's
if you
true.
want to.
You could put gummy bears in there. Share
would be great.
screen.
I want gummy bears.
Here's the Trash
Oh,
for Cash
There it is,
podcast
guys.
link.
There it is.
Hold on. Here it comes.
Wow, that's you?
Yeah. That's
Doesn't
me.
even look like you at all.
Well, yeah, it's me.
Is that
before,
Tina
yeah.
Bina next to you?
That is Tina Bina.
She
looks
looks
disgusted by
mad.
something, yeah.
Where are you? Are you at like the
Like
Navy?
the Bahamas or something?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's just like random stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll try to
that-
find more.
Don't share your browser history.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I was trying to find. I've got another one I sent Carrie that was even worse. If I can find that one. Oh yeah, here we go. I actually was like way less fat too. Yeah, I don't chase that dream. No, I'm giving up on that. There we go.
Oh.
Oh,
That was in the Bahamas. That's Atlantis right there.
that looks nice.
Yeah.
We need to go there.
Yeah, it's fun.
So there's the Trash for Cash podcast link. You guys go
Click it.
check it out.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
We need to get
Watch.
to 1,000.
That's right. You do. You're back to going to that one.
It's fun. It's
Um,
fun to need to get to 1,000. There's some like exciting high about it, isn't there? Like once you get
No.
there, you're like, I'm gonna start a new channel.
Yeah.
I think I'm
no.
gonna delete all my channels and just do new
You
channels.
should. Yeah, you should. Just do new, different NC something coming up.
Corn.
Too bad you don't have pants now. Trips can go for $200 to $300.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
I know. I didn't save them.
Yeah, I had some Janko jeans back in the day, and I wish I would have kept those.
Mm-hmm.
Nerdy Picker grew up in Ohio, so anyone rocking puka shells were usually preppy D-bags that wish they lived near the beach.
Yeah, there was a purpose for the pukas, so they were short lived.
There you go. American Arbitrage, just rude.
Just saying. So he just says stuff. He just says stuff.
Oakley's Pro. I have Oakleys. I love Oakleys. Just saying.
Didn't someone one time in one of your videos
Yeah.
like, I like your video, I don't like your sunglasses?
Yep.
Like,
Hate my sunglasses.
I was like, rude.
Oh, and Carrie, it was MXPX was my band of choice, by the way, not Corn. It was the MXPX man.
I don't even know who that is.
Most people won't, but Carrie might. Carrie might actually know MXPX. I'll be interested to find out. Oh, here's me putting on makeup as a kid.
There you go. Wait,
That's
is that you? I thought that was a pic from Google you pulled up for the podcast.
Oh no, that's me, Nerdy Picker.
Went to Atlantis, then got fat too. Must be a thing. She said she sent you a better one.
Here,
Is
look
this-
at my.
is this
screen
the better
share
one?
now. No, that's me getting makeup put on.
Wow,
My MXPX shirt. So there you go.
that's awesome. Why are you
I was
putting
probably
makeup on?
16 there. I don't know. What's someone
Got
putting
some-
on?
I don't know.
Got some subs. Tina Bina looks mad in that. This person loves MXPX too.
Yeah, see, bro, that's Carrie. I'm telling you, MXPX was the bomb.
See, it's everybody knows who this is.
Moved to
Look
Birmingham.
at this.
Yeah.
Sarah, have you ever heard of this band?
Responsibility. What's that?
MXPX?
Responsibility.
No.
No one?
No.
No one?
No.
At least
No.
the chats in my in my
Yeah.
corner here with MXPX.
They're definitely in
Let me
your
ask Jeeves what MXPX is.
Do it up. He'll probably know.
Does Jeeves
Oh,
even
dude.
work on an iPhone?
You know what I just noticed? Did you see what was behind me in this picture? Check this
No.
out. You guys are gonna appreciate this, or at least Carrie will. Look at that green can back there.
Oh, the Tang? I noticed that. That was the first
Tang.
thing I noticed, actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
Old school.
Love Tang. We had a Tang picture forever on YouTube. It never sold.
eBay?
eBay. This chat's moving too fast for me. I can't think this fast.
Put your life together.
The Carrie and Dave bromance is the best thing that happened to this community in months. He'd do anything to get a girl makeup wearing and puka shells.
Yeah, that's true. Who
it
was
worked.
that, Tina, putting the makeup on me? That was a girl. I don't know who it was.
It worked, apparently. She fell for the puka shells. Let It Happen, one of my favorite songs of
That's
all
a good
time.
song, too.
Tang Space People Food. That's right.
Yeah.
It was made for space. And the bearded PokeTuber, you should make that picture an NFT.
You should.
I love it.
Punk and nut metal growing up. Super Fast Tortoise liked.
New metal?
New metal? Does that say
No,
new
Nut
metal?
metal?
New metal.
Okay. New metal.
What's nut metal?
I don't know what metal.
That's-
I can't. Like I said, I can't keep up
That's
with
like
this chat.
that's a planner's peanut.
This is why. This is why. This is what happens when we have like people that have bigger channels than me on. Then I can't keep up with the chat.
Okay, no, this is the best one. I found the one I
love
was looking
metal.
for. Hold on. Last picture that I'm gonna share. This is my my blue hair phase.
I'm leaving Rosie's comment up. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's good.
Oh, I see it on the edges there. Yeah.
That's all blue.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
it's blue hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it first puka.
I had to leave that up.
That's right. Love it first
And
puka.
nerdy pickers making fun of Nerdy Pickle.
Nerdy pickle. I like it.
Nerdy Picker is making fun of me now. Nut metal.
The nerdy
Everybody wants
pickle.
nut metal.
Hoopa Sank. Alien Ant
was-
Farm. Yeah.
I know those
Yeah,
two people. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to listen to some MXPX after the show. It's good
I might
stuff.
have to. Sarah's probably going to look it up because she always has to look it up.
am.
We
I
were
do.
we were in Delaware and there was a band with a really weird name. I actually we made their name different, so I can't remember the actual name of the band.
Oh,
Was it Love Seed Mama Punch?
it's Love Seed Mama Jump. But
Mama
we
Jump.
were calling it Love Seed Mama Punch.
Yeah. And she looked it up and we actually
They're on
looked them.
Apple Music. I like
Yeah,
them.
they're actually pretty good. Sarah, our 25th anniversary Cabbage Patch box worth much. The bids are up to $45 so far.
Yeah, they're probably not worth much more than 45.
No.
For the 25th anniversary is that's probably about spot on.
Bet that shirt would resell. Yeah, it probably would.
Oh, dude, yeah. If I saw the MXPX shirt, that was a great shirt.
Yeah. Annie, are you okay? That's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's the only song I remember.
Nerdy Pickle.
Damn it, Nerdy Pickle.
Yeah.
Dying over nut metal. That's what happens. You make
I love
one
nut metal.
comment. That's right. And just like that, the movies. Let's see. How about the picture with you and Jimmy from the convention? That would be.
I don't have that, but he's really tall and I'm really small.
I heard you walked up to him and went, "You're not short."
Yeah. He's very good at bowling. Yeah. Wait, is this a reselling live? Is that what this is? I feel like we really
It
lost.
never is. It
lost
just
the briefing.
it goes way off the rails
Yeah.
most of the time, and then we run out of time. It's like,
Yeah.
welcome to our reselling live, and we talk about garbage for 3.5 hours, and then we're like, we're out of time.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Hold
don't
on.
really run out of time. You can do it as long as you want.
Yeah, but then everybody gets sleepy.
Yeah, Dave
They
gets
can-
sleepy.
They
They can
Yeah.
go to bed.
But you do have to answer his question.
Do you? Do I resell? Yes, I resell poorly, but I do it. I'm banned on eBay too. How much do you make every year? $1. Time is an
Oh.
illusion.
Says Dave is taller. Jimmy says Dave is taller.
Jimmy, like we did a bowling contest at that reseller alley. Jimmy won, but he was too slow, and so he lost.
Oh,
Yeah, it was sad.
did he hit his head on the way in the bowling alley, or?
Yeah, on the ceiling.
He's 6'4", so me and him are close to the same height because I'm older than him and I've shrunk since then. But
Yeah, that happens.
I'm
You said you're
apparently-
6'4"?
oh well, I was. I'm probably
That's the
6'9"
exact
now.
backwards of my height.
I
You're
think you
4'6"?
still are.
I'm 4'6", yeah.
Off-track lives are always the best lives. I agree.
They
Dark County-
did, dude. Jimmy, I was trying to get them to step aside so you could focus up, but they were so busy having fun, not understanding competition is everything.
Someday we're going to get to one of these things. We missed both of them this year that we wanted to go to and just never made it. So
it was good. It was pretty good.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check it out. All right. Well, I don't know about you, but I think 2 hours is pretty good, right?
Yeah, for Simpsons, yeah. Straight fire. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm tired. I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh,
You got anything?
Sales tomorrow morning.
You got anything you want to plug before you get out of here, other than that trash for cash thing that we already talked about?
Dude, oh wait, hold on. Let me read you this message I just got on eBay. I love this. It's loading. You know how eBay messages take forever.
Mm-hmm.
We got one. We got one too. I wonder what it is.
Oh, let's see whose is more ridiculous.
Okay.
Go
I'm
ahead.
curious. I might just pull it up on my computer though, because it'll be quicker. Messages. This is entertaining content right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this
Watch
this
us
guy
look stuff up.
said he responded to a listing I said, and he said this is worth $20 max.
Oh.
Wow.
We got that today too.
Hey,
This guy's name was Nerf Wooly, like spelled like the gun, and we were selling a Nerf gun that we bought on Black Friday for $20. And he said to me, I can buy this at Walmart for $20. And I said, yeah, I know. We bought it there too. They won't be that price forever. And he's like, no, we have a bunch of them. I work at Walmart. And I'm like, I know, but eventually they're going to run out. And if
what
not,
Walmart
we
is
don't
this?
care.
so I'm gonna write him back. Hold on, I'm blocking him first.
I'll tell
just
you
to
what
make
our
sure he doesn't
message
buy
is.
anything.
Our
And then
message
I'm gonna
is
write him back, and I'm just gonna say, "Cool, bro." Should I send him an offer?
You should. Yeah. Send him an offer for more.
our message is, hi there. What is the lowest price you will take for this?
It's only worth 20.
That's right. I like it so the guy with that Halloween 2 tape, and then we'll get out of here. That Halloween 2 tape, when we first listed it on Facebook Marketplace, I got a message from a guy, and he's like, "Hi, I'll buy this from you later whenever the price comes down after Halloween." He goes, "It's only worth about $20." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not going to sell it to you for $20, so thanks for that." And he's like, "No, you will. I'll buy it for between $20 and $25." I'm like,
and then you sold it for 40.
I've sold
45.
it for 45. Yeah, on
Shows
eBay.
them.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
cool. We can stop.
You got anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Yeah, just my 8th YouTube channel, NC Unplugger, and it's it's a plumbing channel.
Lots of crack. I put
lots of
NC
crack.
Pickers for those of you that aren't subscribed, and if you're not, that's crazy. NC Pickers link is in the chat right now, so go and check them out. Give them a subscribe.
NC
But,
Flippers where the real action is.
You want me to put that one in there too?
Yeah,
I
that's
can
the
put
better
that
one.
I can't find it. It's not.
They're
on
both
here.
good. They're both good, but NC Flipper is the more intimate channel.
The more intimate channel. That's where you get one-on-one time with Dave.
One-on-one time.
Well,
with Dave.
Dave's lighting is very intimate.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wish I could.
see?
I wish I had a big enough room to do that stuff like that.
You
can't
could,
do
I mean,
it.
dude, you
You
could
could.
totally just put some little spotlights behind you and turn off your main light and get a ring light.
Yeah, maybe.
But you
It's
got a
just
lot
it's
of
so
fun stuff
narrow.
to
in
look
here.
at behind you, like that Rock'em Sock'em Robots up there on the top shelf.
Yeah, that's never
Get
going to
some fun
sell.
stuff in there. No, never.
It's not going to sell because it's not on eBay.
That's right. We took it down because
that also doesn't help.
we took it down because we can't sell it for more. We can't sell it for enough money to be able to ship it. So
NC
Yeah.
arbitrage. Ooh, I should make an NC arbitrage.
there you go. You should. Well, there's NC Flipper's channel, and we've got a live coming up on Sunday with me and Sarah, and a what sold video on Friday, and that's about it, guys. We're gonna get out of here. This was lots of fun. Thanks, Dave.
Later, guys.
We will have to do this again. So
Bye.
see you guys later.
Bye.